I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me.
With Gametime Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
I'm pressing too many buttons, Jesus Christ. What's going on, everybody? We're back yet again. Been a hot minute. Hope everyone's doing well on this lovely and on my end, absolutely freezing cold evening. But happy you're all along once again with us. It's been a while again. I know it's been about a week and a bit, but I couldn't be happier as an East Coaster to finally watch a Flames game tonight at 7 o'clock and not like 10. So just, the old man that I am. And hope everyone's having a good night so far and getting settled in. We got a good one for you tonight as Calgary, after a interesting win on Tuesday, heads into Boston, heading to the TD Garden to take on the Bruins. I understand that they got their you-know-what's kicked on Tuesday to the Leafs, so I imagine that they're going to make it a little bit more interesting coming into tonight. But we're getting settled in here, and we'll let everybody know when game is underway. But, hope everybody's doing well here. And it's been a bit of a hectic week for me, so I'm kind of glad to just kind of chill now. And finally, it's funny, I haven't really – I watched a bit of the game on Tuesday, but I don't know about you guys. I just got into some new movies recently, John Wick more specifically. Been on a bit of a roll with that. Pretty good overall. Not bad. So anyway, excited for this one tonight here. And I understand that no Anthony Mantha tonight. And I think so when I did the pod earlier, I think I said that Tyson Barrie was going to be in tonight. I think he's not. I think it's going to be Jake Bean. Well, actually, no, I see Barrie in here. So as they're getting the national anthem rocking and rolling. But, man, this Todd Angili guy is so good. That tie is impeccable as well. As we're getting settled in, cheers to everybody. No alcoholic beverages tonight. We got some nice bubbly on our hands. One flavor I haven't tried in a while. Not my favorite. That's not doing it. No, that's not doing it. Oh boy. So our RJ back with us here as well. Everybody come say hi in the chat, see what's going on here. So we do have, I was wondering earlier if it was going to be Korpisalo or Swayman in tonight, but in fact, it is going to be Korpisalo in net for Boston. Yay. I mean, Swayman hasn't done well recently from what I've heard, but we got Dustin Wolf coming back in again for the second consecutive game in a row that Wolfie is coming back in tonight. Some parent news as well, too. I think they were doing an interview with Connor Zary in the bench earlier. His dad's like right smack dab right behind the bench. Good-looking guy as well. Looks like starting out there's going to be Ball, Anderson in the lineup with Huberdeau, Sharon Govich, and Poss. So looks like they are some of the guys starting in tonight's game. They also show the lineups, and we'll get into it in a minute with Boston's lineups. They've really changed things up drastically, it looks like. Like no Marchand and Pasternak on the same line, like Pasternak's with Zaka. It's all over the place a little bit right now, and I think they're just trying anything at this point to work for something to work here. And I think they're more desperate for a win than Calgary is right now. But we'll see what happens. As Wolfie's going to get a start, guys, and it's going to be against Mr. Jonas Korpisalo going into tonight's game. Alrighty, getting all settled in here. Again, hope everyone's all doing well here. That is the largest beer can I think I've ever seen. Holy crap. And I see some guy. I love people watching, and I love seeing, like, there's this guy, he's got 3 boxes, and it gets smaller and smaller. So he's got, like, the pizza box, and then he's got, I imagine it's wings. It looked like wings, and then probably a small thing of fries. But it's, like, stacked on. Like, every box is smaller and smaller and smaller. And then he's got this, like, massive, I think it was a Bud Light beer can or whatever. That's, like, 2,000 inches tall. Oh, my God. Probably also like $40 for that Bud Light. I remember a story one time. My buddy went to, I think it was a Leafs game a long time ago. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. A couple of years ago, and him and his buddy to get 2, like, we're talking just regular size plastic cups, right? So whatever, take that as an example, right? 2 of those, okay. I think cost him $36. One of the reasons why I won't be going to a Leaf game for a very long time. Anyway, they're showing Wolfie here, getting all set up here. He's 4-2 with a 908 save percentage for Dustin Wolf. Glad to see it. I'm getting the game channel all ready for you guys here. Korpisalo 2-2 with a .894, so pretty similar to Dustin Wolf. Even in goals against average too, it was pretty similar, but yeah, I think there's an opportunity beckoning tonight. It's a big word for me. Zarbian checking in. What's going on, man? Good to see you again. Love to have you back. And we're about to get underway here. Puck drop as we are in Boston. Flames, Bruins. Let's get at her. And I think, oh my gosh, I feel like everything's just being really slow on my end and it's being stupid. Okay, game's underway. Come on, Kyle, let's do it. And there we wait. There we go. Oh my God, that took me 5,000 years to go. There. See, I kind of like this because you can kind of see on the bottom here, like you'll see up to date. And I think it's too up to date because I think the goals, you'll see like either like Bruins score or Flames score, and you'll see it like 20 seconds before the goal actually happens. It's pretty stupid. Oh, man. So the thing I'm looking for tonight, the Flames haven't gone off to the best starts in the first period. They were pretty slow to start. Wolfie grabs another one there, 30 seconds. And they've been pretty slow to start. They were slow on Tuesday's win in Montreal. And even when they were playing Edmonton on Sunday, they were too slow. And fortunately, it was 2-0, but it is what it is. Don't want to backtrack too far, but yeah, I just like to see these guys get off to a little bit more of a better start here. But yeah, Wolf's got 4 wins so far. He's got a 2.99 goals against average in 6 starts. So far, so good. He had a good outing though Tuesday, man. He played phenomenal, honestly. Like that game could have got out of hand real quick in the first, but thankfully it didn't. So some of the line combos, you got Zary, Kadri, and Kuzmenko on the first line. And then, like I said, Huberdeau, Sharon Govich, Poss still line up on the second line. Coleman, Backlund, and Coronado, who have the 2 goals on Tuesday to give the Flames the win, overtime winner. Lombard, Rooney, and Kirkland are in. Again, Mantha's not going to be in tonight. So Ball and Anderson there around at the decor with the usual suspects, Uyghur and Miromanov. And then it's going to be Tyson Barrie and Braden Ashell. Canadian checking in. What's going on? Nice to have you. And anybody? Oh yeah, you know what I didn't do actually? Predictions. That's what I forgot. Anybody got some predictions for tonight's game? I think I said earlier, this feels like a trap game for Boston. I don't know why, but I think the way that the Flames have kind of started right now, I think they'll keep it close. I do have Boston winning this one. As much as I want to be a homer, I want to try and be realistic. I got Boston probably winning empty netter. I'm thinking 3-1, 4-1, something along those lines. I don't know. It feels like one of those nights. It's a tough building to win in, man, and especially for this team like getting their what's kicked on Tuesday. It's they got to find a way to bounce back here. So Lindholm, Hampus Lindholm. Oh yeah, there's 2 Lindholms. That's gonna be annoying. Pasternak coming right in, right side, stops it. Switching up a lot of the lines tonight for the Bruins. Cross ice. What a goal. Brutal. All right. I think that was Elias. Yeah, it's going to be Elias Lindholm potting it early, man. Slow start again for the Flames, and it's going to be 1-0. Brutal. It was a good feed for Pasternak, but then, I think Wolfie just kind of came too far out of his net. Here we go. God, that was awful. Connor coming back in here after October 30th. I don't remember what happened in October. That was too long ago. Even yesterday was too long ago. I don't even remember what I had for dinner yesterday. So, sorry, Connor. You can remind me, though. I appreciate it. Just seeing this here again. Yeah, good feed over. Wolfie got way too far out of his net, man. It was too easy. Yeah, it's a tough look. But again, this is 3rd game in a row where this Flames team's just starting slow. They're letting Boston set up pretty quick, and all of a sudden it's 1-0. They're a desperate team coming into tonight, and I get it, but it's frustrating, right? Good weight. Where's Barrie for that? Yeah. Or sorry, that was Hampus Lindholm. I thought it was Elias. Hampus is 27, right? Well, I have to check. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, it was Hampus. All right, there we go. That's what I thought. Oh man, yeah, tough start. 4th line out there. Lombard getting it back to the point. Tyson Barrie with a shot. Scores! Tyson Barrie from the point and responds. And the Flames, just like that, tie it up. 1-1. 2 goals in under 3 minutes to start this one. And Tyson Barrie's on the board. That's his first as a Flame. And the Flames have tied it 1-1. Good win there. I think it was Justin Kirkland who won that. No, yeah, it was Justin Kirkland or Kevin Rooney who I think won the draw. No, Kirkland won it. Lombard gets it right back to the point. Barrie takes his shot. And I don't know how Korpisalo couldn't stop that one here. As lets a fluker go in as Tyson Barrie buries it. And it's 1-1 just like that. Let's go. Love to see it. Love to see it. Other games going on in action tonight. Let's go here. Why do Canadians like the sport so much? Because it's fun and it tortures me. Other games going on tonight. It was Dahlin who gets on the board early for the Sabres. Love it. Devils in action tonight too. I believe Neil's at this game tonight. And Jesper Bratt gets them on the board. Love it. All right. The night before Halloween, Canucks put on a true. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's okay. We avenged you guys and we beat them 3-0. So that's okay. You're damn right we do, and I have no shame in it. I have absolutely none. What's going on? Yeah, Thursday's not going too bad. I had a pretty busy day today over at THPN, but just finally able to relax and chill and not stress about this game. Not at all. We're going to be okay. We're going to have a fun night. It's all good. And, good game here tonight, too. Predators and Panthers. Reinhart gets on the board early, too. And, make sure you like it. Make sure to subscribe as well, too, if you can. Try to do more of these. I promised I would. This is number 4, I think, on the year for me. But, yeah, we'll have some fun tonight. Maybe in the comments, too, I'm curious, because maybe this is something we talked about intermission, but they were starting to – it is a little bit early for the Four Nation face-off coming in February, but they were starting to play around with some names a little bit, like who's in and who's out. So maybe we'll jump into that a little bit more come intermission. But yeah, I did not expect a goal this early on from Calgary. Oh my God. Sometimes this team just keeps surprising me in so many goddamn ways. It's ridiculous. But again, like, it's this fourth line for some reason, and Ryan Lomberg just seemingly helping out with it. And, Tyson Barrie just adding a bit of that flair to it as well. And for some reason, I don't know how that got by Korpisalo. That feels like one he should have back. But hey, it's early. Hurricanes and Penguins, another one on tonight. Another 1-0 lead too. Marknook gets on the board as well. Hope everybody else is also having a great Thursday, by the way. Sorry, Bats. And then I read a thing right before the game tonight, pregame. They were saying, so Zari's got 8 points right now, and I guess he's on pace for 61 points this year. It feels bizarre. I don't see it. I don't know. And then you see and they were showing the age gaps with some of these kids or whatever. Like Coronado being 21, I think Zari's 23. Some of these guys are so young, and it's exciting to see a little bit. Odd second here. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. I'm trying this new flavor of sparkling water. Well, sorry, not new. I haven't tried it in a while, and I thought I'd try to like it again, but no, it's not it. Just going to have to chug it back. I don't want to let it go to waste. All right, so I'm looking back at this, showing the replay of this goal again. It's a weird shot for Barrie, but I think the way Korpisalo was trying to do it, it looked like he was going to go wide. I think that's what he thought. Not either that, or maybe he just didn't expect Barrie to shoot it. Either way, I'm happy. I'm not going to complain. Jeez Louise. That's a tough goal to give up, though, early on. Losing another face-off draw. This team's brutal with face-off draws. I think they were at, what did they say on Tuesday? They were at, 44% or something stupid like that. Oh, well, what do you do? So that's Barrie's 110th career goal. That's his first again with the Flames. That's a nice way to get it, though, too. I'm happy for him. I'm hoping he can kind of fit more in this lineup as the season goes on. We'll see if he can. Maybe that boosts a little bit of confidence for him. Who knows? He has the same amount of goals now as Andrei Kuzmenko. Yeah, that's not fun. That's not great. But if you forget about it, and a little bit of a reminder, in the trade last year with Lindholm and the Kuzmenko switch, and then all the picks that went along with it, Kuzmenko's first game with Calgary was in Boston, and I think he potted 2 goals. So, just saying, maybe this is a chance to turn it all around again. Who knows? Man, oh man. Hope everybody had a good Halloween, by the way. I know that was a couple of days ago, and I know it's American Thanksgiving. Well, I know Veterans Day for you guys is Monday, hence Remembrance Day, same sort of thing on Monday for us. When is American Thanksgiving? Next week? No. 2 weeks from now, isn't it? Something like that. Anyway, I'm jealous because you guys get Thursday off and you can watch football all day, and it's annoying. And hockey, too, if I'm honest. Liam checking back in. What's going on, man? Good to see you again. Hope all is well. It is. It really do be. Well, speaking of, we did have Canadian Thanksgiving. What was that? 3 weeks ago-ish. God, I love the food. All right, you guys. All right, hot take. Well, maybe not a hot take. Stuffing is the best Thanksgiving food of all time. Mash it all in with the desserts and whatever appetizers or whatever. Nothing beats stuffing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Canadian Thanksgiving over U.S., different strokes for different folks. Did you know Lindholm was a former? Yeah, you don't have to remind me. So was Zadorov. Thank God we didn't pay them what Boston did, though, because it's a little slow out of the gate for them. Holy smokes. They have Thanksgiving, then 3 weeks later it's Christmas. See, that's okay, though. There's good and bad with that, for us, I like how it's split up a little bit because you have Thanksgiving in October. Then you have Mondays like Remembrance Day. You get an extra holiday day, which is kind of nice. Something I totally forgot about. And then you get to lead up to Christmas, So at least it's not jam-packed together. But on the other side of the coin, it's nice because you celebrate American Thanksgiving and then you have Christmas. Is the appropriate thing for you guys, for the Americans listening here, is the appropriate thing to set up Christmas lights and decorations after or before American Thanksgiving? I would say after, but I digress. You damn right it is, though. Stuffing is so good. I love it, man. I like Thanksgiving being the unofficially end of the summer in Canada. I think, like, it's weird. I agree. But I also think, like, once September hits, I'm kind of out of that summer mood. I'm kind of back into that, all right, I'm like, this is where I'm, like, really back into work. Like, you know, I kind of take the summer sometimes to, like, relax a little bit, even though I'm still working. But as soon as September hits, it's kind of like that weird feeling where it's like, yeah, you know, like you're basically done at that point, right? Okay, so Liam says before for Christmas decorations, before American Thanksgiving. I get it if it's like after Halloween and it's like November. I get it. Oh, good chance for back when they're on 2-on-1. Nice try. Like, again, I can understand both sides. I would prefer after. But I get it. Maybe if it's at like beginning of November. What's going on, MC? So we had Hampus Lindholm who scored 3 minutes in, and then about a minute and a half later, it was Tyson Barrie for the point. So Hampus Lindholm for the Bruins and Tyson Barrie for your Calgary Flames. So he says after 100%, but people have their lights on after Halloween. I've seen people with lights on before, and I think it's just because that they didn't take them off last year and they've left them. Even on like in the summertime, they just like stay hidden. And then they break them out like as soon as Halloween's around the corner because they want to have the house lit up for the kids, you know, all that fun stuff as well, too. Did hockey from home already? No. No kidding, right? Oh, man. Yeah, it was Barry's first goal. It's exciting. He earned his contract in training camp, and now he got his first one, man. I'm really happy for him, to be honest. That's a feel-good story. Now I need some of the other players to step up and score eventually. Oh, man. Yes, please. Make sure to smash that like button, guys. I do it. I'm on here for your guys' enjoyment, somewhat. Panthers already raking it in here. Kachuk with another one there for the Panthers, 2-0. I tell you what, man, if they reloaded the deadline, I don't know. They're a dirty team to stop, man. I don't know who's going to stop them, but especially in the East, right? Like, it feels like the same suspects, but then, like, you get a team that just comes out of the blue, like, back half of the year, and they're on a heater all the way into the playoffs, and then you start thinking, like, man, this is crazy. My buddy and I used to bet over and under on hockey from home's piece. I'm out in the live chats. Oh, man. So sometimes we get people checking in, right? And then whatever, they'll hang out for a little bit, and then they'll go. I would say, okay, if I put the line on it, if I make my own line, let's say 3.5. I'll call it 3.5. And if you want, let me just move that real quick. Make sure you guys go check out DraftKings. Go make an account. Go use code THPN. Just make it. You don't have to do anything with it. But if you do, you can get $5 off. You can get $5 on a $200. No, wait. If you bet just $5 your first time, you get $200 in bonus bets. Go check it out. And as well, simple enough. Just go make an account for Gametime. Just go use the code. You don't have to do anything. It takes 5 seconds to do. You're all sitting here watching me anyway, so that's all I ask. Just go make an account. Just use the code. And if you ever decide to go to a game one day, you get $20 off your first purchase. Come apply. I'm going to eventually, because I'm flying out to Calgary in February, and I'm going to get some tickets. And I think I'm going to go. I don't know. Like, I'm still on the fence, and I need an opinion here. Rather go see Colorado or rather go see Seattle. Colorado on a Thursday, Seattle on a Saturday. So there you go. Let me know. The fact that the Oilers are, that's the thing though. Like, they didn't have McDavid on Sunday, and that's a game you should win. You know what I mean? So McDavid comes back, and then they blew it last night against Vegas. So who knows? Like, it's a long year. The problem is last year they went on a 15-game heater, right? So they could turn it around just like that. I don't know, right? We'll just have to see how it goes. We had some over 228 and a half days, man. That's crazy. That's unbelievable. In game time, they absolutely are legit. Please just go use the code. You don't even have to do anything with it. Just go use the code. I'm a bit of a loser because I'm not a huge bettor, okay, but I will the odd time. I'm a sucker for golf, so every time the Masters comes on in the U.S. Open, I like to throw down $10 and just see what happens, right? Sometimes you'll get like the free, like they'll just put like $5 on your account or $10 on your account, and then I'll be like, perfect, let's go see what I can do, and then like try to bet like 5 or 7 different games and just see what happens, right? I've had a win once that I'll never forget. So, but yeah, if you guys can, just go make an account. And if you end up using it, that'd be great too. Okay, so Liam says Colorado. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning more towards that. You know, you go see McCarr, McKinnon, the usual suspects. But see, for Seattle, like, I'm a big Matty Beniers guy. So that's why I think I'm a little bit on the fence. I really and I've also seen Colorado before, so I'm trying to like hit some of the teams. But you're right, like Colorado, that would make sense for sure. You know what? I'm gonna use that $2 on like your memory regardless. That's amazing. Well, maybe I'll use that $2 on coffee. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Dome phones. Okay. Somebody maybe has had some heroin beers tonight early on already. Jesus, Murphy. Okay, so I totally missed that. I have no idea what happened. But Bruins are on the power play right now. They scored a power play goal in 2 of their last 5 games. Also, too, everybody, the Flames are 1 for 23 on the power play recently. So you want to talk about hot garbage? It's the Flames special teams. It's pretty bad. They've also let up like 2 shorthanded goals. It's awful. Oilers' first game, be like, oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens, right? We're 1-1 now in the Battle of Alberta. Lived in Calgary for 3 years. Saddled on beers have fallen up in the past. My first beer actually was in the Saddle Dome, believe it or not. I turned, so for those of you who don't know, I'm in Ontario. I'm not Alberta. My first game was I just turned 18. I also like to ski out there. Me and my dad will go out west and do some skiing, and we're doing that again this year in February. Super excited to go back and ski at Lake Louise. Yeah, my first beer was I was 18 at the Saddle Dome, and my mom surprised me, who wasn't there at the time, but she just put in my name like on the website, you know, for like when you have a birthday. And my dad, like second intermission, was like, "Hey, look up," and I go, "Oh, hey, it's my name." It's sick. And then I had guys beside me go, "Hey, that's you, man. You're 18." And I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Perfect. I'm going to go buy you a beer." And I'm like, "Sick. I guess I'm drinking one." Flames had a good 2-on-1 chance there, shorthanded. But anyway, yeah, that was, hold on. That was my first legal beer. Let's preface that. Root beer is a good way to go. I'm a big, if you guys have heard of it, it's called Dad's Root Beer. I don't know if that's a Canadian thing, but Dad's Root Beer is so good. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh man. Lake Louise is awesome. I played hockey in the lake there. I've seen so many kids play hockey on that lake, and I want to be on it so bad. I might just bugger off one afternoon and just be like, hey, I'm going to go skate on there and just say that I did it. Yeah, so we're going back out there in February, and this will probably be the 5th? No, like 6th time I think we're doing it. We're trying to make a tradition. We just go ski, we get drunk every night or whatever afterwards, and it's just this routine that you get into. It's ridiculous. There was one vacation we went on, and I remember going to the grocery store, and I think every morning for breakfast before we went skiing, we had croissants and Gatorade. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. By lunchtime, like after like the 4th day, you're sick to your stomach, and you're like, I can't even stomach a sandwich right now because you're so used to the same thing over and over again. It's not it. But yeah, Lake Louise, if you guys haven't seen it, you got to go. it's awesome. So is Banff too. You just got to go and see it. And yeah, you just got to go. Wolf left the chat. He did on that first goal. Man, he was like 5 meters out of the net almost. That was brutal for him. Oh, man. But he's been playing well. You know what? For a kid who kind of just got thrown into the fire a little bit, saying, hey, you're kind of like sharing the net with Vladar, but we wanted you to be our 1A type goalie. He's been playing well. So I'll give him credit. And, yeah, go Wolfie. So I think we killed that power play. Shocker. Because we've given up 2 shorties before recently in the past, like 2 or 3 games or whatever it was. So stupid. But yeah, special teams not been our thing. But I'm hoping now, because Coronado played well on Tuesday, had the goal and the goal and tied and then the overtime winner. Kind of hoping that they can put him on the top power play unit, maybe, and just try to get something to work. So, it's tough with this team when you don't have like a true number 1 goal scorer, and you're just trying to find it from anybody and everybody that you can. And I think they know it. Okay, so just seeing the replay here. Ooh. Kadri cross-checking the boards. Is that a penalty? It is a penalty. Oh, okay. So speaking of special teams here, I have no idea how to pronounce this guy's name. Lowry? Lahore? No, I'm not going to try it. Mason Lowry. That's what I'm going to call it. Making up names now. Flames will go on the power play here. We'll see if they can go 2 for 24. Trying to keep it in here. They do. No Coronado. It doesn't look like that he's going to be out there. No, it's the usual Kadri, Kuzmenko, Sharon Govich. You got Jonathan Huberdeau and Mackenzie Weaver on that top power play unit. While mom's friend, Boston better. A little bit of a breakaway alone. Just missed. It was Andre Kuzmenko. I think he hit the post he had a little partial breakaway, but he hit the post. A little bit of a breakdown there for the Bruins as they get it away and head it all the way down the ice. Man, if there's one guy that's got to get going, it's friggin' Kuzmenko. Oh my God, excuse me. That's not a good flavor. I hate that. Let pro cook, I know, right? So RJ's got some news today. The NHL Bruins have signed defenseman Lockie Johansson to a 3-year. Oh, so just an entry-level deal. Nice. Love some entry-level deals. Also, like CHL news, like Canadian Hockey League news, now that they're letting their guys go play D1 hockey, that's got to be nice for them. That's a whole thing. Like, I was talking about it with a buddy today because that whole news broke, and it makes. I'll leave it at this. It's going to make smaller markets in the Canadian Hockey League difficult to try to attract players now. It's going to be tough. So, but you got to try to attract whatever's local and around you, I guess. It's brutal. I was doing a little map looking today too. For those of you who don't know the Western Hockey League, so it's basically like the OHL and Quebec Major Junior League. They're all the same in the CHL, right? These guys travel on bus. So if you go from, oh, by the way, another power play gone just like that, 1 for 24. Love it. If you go from Brandon, Manitoba, all the way over to like Victoria, BC, that takes a day of travel. Like, can you imagine being a kid on the bus trying to get there? Ridiculous. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. Andre Palat gets one. Neil's going to like that. 2-0 lead there for the Devils over Montreal. Montreal just losing the other night here to your Flames. So shots 10-8 early on. Better period. It's a good period so far. I like what I've seen. They've had some decent chances. Definitely better than Tuesday, whatever the hell that was. Playing on their feet, and they weren't even moving. They basically let Montreal set up in the ozone, and Dustin Wolf was just getting peppered by shots. It's a good feed from Uyghur. Oh no, Kuzmenko just went high on the partial breakaway. Yeah, that's brutal. Anyway, commercial break. Stupid. Well, did I start one early? Oh, we did. Oh, auto star. Nice. Yeah, that's very cool. Beautiful. Oh my god. I need a better chair. My butt kind of hurts. Oh man. Thank God it's Friday tomorrow. Couldn't be happier. But I'm also happy I'm hanging out with you guys. It's all good. Oh boy. Okay. Commercial break happening here. Still 1-1 here early on. Shots are 10-8 for your Calgary Flames. So far, so good. A bit of a good start here in this first period, like what I see. Was supposed to go to the game on Saturday when they're in Buffalo. Not going to happen. No problem. We'll wait till February. It's all good. Yeah, so some of the other games happening already. Let's bring that up and see. What do we got here? I feel a little bit further back here, but yeah, like the Panthers, man, all of a sudden, they were talking today, not Kachuk. I think I saw, what was it, Reinhardt, he got the first one, right? The one name I saw popping up for, because they were talking about the Four Nations tournament coming up in February, the one name they brought up that could make this team is Sam Bennett, because they need a little bit more of that like rattiness to their team. Man, that goalie situation though is going to be just awful, man. It's going to be brutal. Not looking forward to it. A little flashback to some more NCAA hockey here. They're showing Coronado. Who are they showing? Yes, Coronado. Okay. Oh, he played for Harvard. That's right. He did. So I'm surprised that he's 21. I didn't even realize he's 21 years old. He looks like he's 25, 26. So the fact that he's only 21 is magical. That's awesome. So hopefully he's a guy that you don't like hope that he goes somewhere else and then starts lighting it up, right? Nobody named. And then go on to win a Stanley Cup like Chuck and Bennett. Oh, man. All right, 3 minutes to go here, 1-1. After that initial goal by Boston, they really haven't, and then they did have a power play, but it wasn't anything like there hasn't been a lot of pressure from Boston here so far after that first goal. It's kind of been all Calgary. Trying to get up here. Pospisil is going to get tripped up, and the Flames will get another power play, and thank you, Nikita Zadorov, as he's going to the box. Flames get another power play coming up here, and they're going to try and fix this special teams, man. Also, bit of news too today that I found out about an hour and a half ago. Frank Zaravalli, however much you want to trust him as a source, is up to you. He was saying that Craig Conroy is still calling teams about a potential centerman. Still calling. So we knew this beforehand about a month ago that he was just checking in on teams, but he's still calling around to see if, hey, how's your centermans doing? Like, they need to change the scenery. We'd love to bring them over kind of thing. We'll see how it goes. But puck goes down the other way here, trying to reset up here as Calgary's looking to try to avoid going now 1 for 25 on special teams. That's brutal. That's when like, maybe you do need to make a change for not only a centerman, but God damn it, like, you need some sort of goal scorer. It's ridiculous. And I was asked about this before, like, hey, like, you have 2 or 3 first-round draft picks to use. Like, why don't you use it for a true centerman? It's like, no, you're too early in this process of trying to build for the future and build for this new arena. You don't want to waste it. Should I combine hockey home teams so I make the livery for my 8330? Wow, I need to read that again. Holy crap. Should I combine my hockey home team so I make the livery for my, oh my God, I don't understand that. Yes? Am I the stupid one here for not understanding this? Okay, no, I can do this. Should I combine hockey home team so I make the livery for my 8330? Oh my God, I'm sorry. I can't get that. Can you dumb it down for me like I'm a 5-year-old, please? I need that. Can anybody else get this in the chat? I don't understand. I apologize. I'm just the stupid one here. I don't think it's you. It's just me, probably. Oh my goodness gracious. I've been asked too many questions today too, so maybe my brain is fried. Maybe that's just it. Oh man, it's all good though. No worries. Well, another penalty coming up here. Looks like this Flames power play is a dud. And with about 5 seconds left here, it's going to be 4-on-4. But it looks like it's going to be somebody going to the box for tripping. That is a really bad hat that girl is wearing. I don't like that. No, holding? Oh, sorry, no, tripping. I was right. Okay. Oh, they're going to get Wolf on it. Wolf's going to get called for tripping? Okay, so he has it. He backs it up, goes behind the net. Yeah, that's going to get him for tripping. God damn it. Oh, brutal. I get it. I get what Wolf was trying to do there, but yeah, he knows it too. It's like he lost control of the puck, and you know what? I mean, he kind of saved a goal there if you think about it. You know, Marchand gets that puck in front. If somebody's there, you got an open cage. So 4-on-4 for about 4 seconds here. And now it's going to, the ball's going to hold it for a second and dump it down as the Bruins are going to get another chance here on the power play with about 1:06 to go here. If this period ends, the Bruins will have about 50 seconds left on the power play. We'll see if they can make anything of it here, though. Puck goes right down the ice, though, shoots it down, does not let them get set up. Oh, my God. Okay, 15 seconds left here in the first. So you got the usual suspects out there for Boston, Pastrnak, Marchand. You got Charlie Coyle out there. I think Lindholm's the other guy. Yes. No, sorry, McAvoy. My bad. McAvoy keeping it in here. Pastrnak behind the net. He goes back across Charlie Coyle on the right. Coyle holds it. He tries to go back to Pastrnak, who has it. Tries to get it back to the point here. Lindholm fighting for it on the boards here. 20 seconds left here. Back to the point. They're going to get a chance here. McAvoy's shot just goes wide. Trying to hold out here to the end of the period. They can't get it out. McAvoy across. Another shot. Hits the post. Tries to get it out. Still trying to find a way out. McAvoy. One more chance. And no, the period's going to end. My goodness. Wolf best friends with that post right now. As the Flames hold the fort. And it is 1-1 heading into intermission. My goodness gracious. Well, goddamn, we survived that one a little bit. Just seeing the replay here, it looked like so Marchand took the shot. I think Wolf got a piece of it. Yeah, he got a piece of it and it hit the post. Boy. All right, bit spooky there, but that is the end of the first, guys. Artis has another trade. So, yeah, that's right. That happened 2 days ago, I think. Ronnie 10 goes to Edmonton for Ben Gleason. Not a major one, but they're trying to shore up the defense a little bit. So, we'll see what happens. But anyway, we're going to take a bit of a break. Kyle's going to take a bit of a bathroom break here. And any comments, questions you guys want to chat about, please let us know in the comments. I'll come back. I'll debate with you guys. We'll get it going a little bit. And we'll be back in about 3 minutes, 2 commercial breaks or so. So stay tuned, and we'll be back for first intermission. See you in a minute.
Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Gametime Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time. Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Gametime Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
We're back. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. First intermission highlight. I was gonna say highlights. I don't have any highlights. Sorry. I should maybe try and get my own soon. For I don't know if there's any way to do it without getting screwed the pooch. But we are back. We're currently ended one here. Bruins had one early on here in the first period, and then all of a sudden, Calgary ties it about a minute and a half, 2 minutes later, thanks to Tyson Barrie's first as a Flame. We're tied at one after one. And overall, slow start, 3 minutes in, not great, but good response. And overall, I've kind of liked the pace of this team so far in the first. They're staying with it. They're keeping it very, they're keeping it at the same level as Boston is right now in the first, and I've liked it. I think they were made a little bit more competitive. They've had chances on the power play, haven't really capitalized on it. Again, that's something that needs to be fixed here, and we'll see if they can do that as the game kind of progresses on. Other news around the league here, as RJ's been so nice enough to type this in the chat, as I appreciate it. Islanders and Senators doing a battle tonight in Ottawa. No score after one. Panthers still up 2-0 over the Predators in that one. You got the Devils up 2-0 over there on that one. Sabres still up 1-0 over the Rangers there too. And the Hurricanes up 2-0 over the Penguins. And the Flyers and the Lightning currently tied at no score. Almost halfway through the first. Getting some highlights too on my end as well. Seeing the New Jersey game, good friend Neil of Flamescast is also at this game right now. That's a dirty play there by Jack Hughes. That's disgusting. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Man, I hope everybody's had a good week so far, though. I'm happy it's almost the end of the week, and I'm actually kind of grateful too that we have a 7:00 game tonight for Flames games instead of 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'll tell you right now, unless it's a playoff game, I'm not doing a 10 o'clock game. Unless it's really important, then I'm not doing it. It's gonna take a lot out of me to do it. Oh man, just watching Kachuk. Yeah, jeez. He's a good player, man. Tough loss, but it is what it is. That was still 2 years ago, and I'm salty. It's okay. So, we are, what are we? We're about a quarter. What's a quarter of the way through the year? Middle of November, right? I would argue that. If we're not talking playoffs, regular season alone, I think we're about a quarter of the way through the season, right? 82 game year, quarter of that. So let's call it, I don't know. Yeah, we're almost there, pretty much, give or take, right? As Zillarex, I love the name, love the logo, by the way. 10 out of 10. Looks pretty cool. But what's going on? Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. Don't mind me just watching the game. All good. Doing the same here as well. Thank you for coming to hang out, though. Where are you guys watching from, by the way, tonight? Just curious. I'm in the middle of nowhere, Ontario. Let's put it that way. I'm not telling anybody where because I don't trust people. Hope you guys are enjoying the game so far. It's pretty good back and forth here as they're just interviewing Tyson Barrie right now. I'm sure he's happy. He's getting his first one as a Flame here. That's got to be good for him. Got to boost the confidence a little bit here. But, if you're going to get some goals this game, it's not just going to be from your defense. You got to find it all the way around the top 12 there. We'll see. But, next Flames game is going to be on Saturday, guys, at 1 o'clock Eastern. If any of you guys are curious, I was going to go. Can't be there, unfortunately, but we'll be going in February. So we got Zillerichs from Long Island. So Islanders fan. Okay. So they're in Ottawa tonight. No score in that one. How are we feeling about the Islanders so far this year? Good, bad, ugly, somewhat okay? I feel like they're like every single year, we all say it, like they're just there as one of those teams, but they just find a way to get in the playoffs one way or another. I think there was an injury, if I'm not mistaken. I think what was it? I think it was Barzal who's out long term. Barzal and oh my god, who's the defenseman? Pulak, maybe. Anyway, I know Barzal was out for a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. So a couple of key injuries, but if the Islanders can just kind of hang in there a little bit, we'll see what happens, right? Had Leslie Stu. You got it. Putting 2 and 2 together. Love it. The mom's watching the game. Love it. Love to see it. So far, like the past couple of years, it's a team that I can never feel good about. Well, don't forget, they did have that 1 year where I think it was COVID year. It was COVID year, 2021, right? Like they make it all the way Game 7 of the Eastern Final. Like could have easily found themselves in the final there. 2021 or 2020. Can't remember which. One of the two. Anyway, hey, they made it to Game 7 of the Eastern Final one time, man. Sometimes you just need a little bit of string of luck here and there, and it can go a long way. I mean, Sorokin can find a way to stay healthy and be ready for playoff time. And, you just get, like, you need to find, like, I don't know if it's, like, pure goal scoring you guys need or, again, I don't follow the team much, so I'm curious to see, like, what, if they make any sort of moves come deadline time, because you feel like they're going to be in it somewhat. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see, right? Yeah, since that day, I've always hated the Lightning. A lot of people hate the Lightning because of their little fantasy run for the last however many years it was. 3 or 4 years, I think, or something stupid like that. But, I mean, hey, that's how you build a core, right? You have, like, a number 1, number 2 defenseman that are just studs. You have a top line that's just a killer on the power play with Stamkos, Kucherov, Braden Point. You have, like, 4 or 5 key guys. You got, great goaltending and Andrei Vasilevsky. Like, it's not going to take you much, man. Like, I think that's the thing. Like, when you compare that to the Leafs, for example, right? You have their core 4, but it's like they don't have a defenseman like the Lightning did with Hedman. Like, they don't have the goaltending, right? Like, as soon as you have those couple of pieces, like that's a recipe for success. For the Panthers, it's the exact same thing. You had 1 or 2 really good defensemen. You had a good core 4 or 5 forwards. You had, Bobrovsky playing lights out in net, and sometimes that's all it's going to take, right? How many goals does Ovechkin need? I think he's been having a good start. He's definitely cut it down a little bit. There's got to be some tracker on it now. Hold on. Let me quickly check. The goals. Here we go. Goal tracker, goals to Gretzky. He's got 7 goals in 11 games this season to increase his career total to 860. That moves him to within 35 goals of breaking the record. 35 is the record. He's had a good start to the year, though. Good, give him credit. That's a good way to start it, man. Are they? Are they? It was a surprising start to the year. And then they came back down to earth, and they kind of, I mean, if you just look at these last 3 games, they're 2-1, right? So you're just trying to truck ahead. You're moving forward a little bit. If you want to watch something good, by the way, just on a team, I like how they go behind the scenes. The Flames do this thing called the chase. So they like follow it inside the team, and they're coming out with episode 5 on the 9th, which is in 2 days from now. It's a good watch, even if you're not a fan of the Flames. Like, it's just interesting just to see like behind the scenes, like how the system works and all that, and the team, the structure, and in depth with the players. It's pretty cool. So I like seeing those kind of things. I wasn't a huge fan of the face-off, the one prime. Like, just wasn't it. Like, I don't know. The Nylander one was kind of cool, and then the last one was kind of cool too to see like Chuck lift it with his dad Keith. I don't know, the whole thing. You got to be interested sometimes in certain players with that, and it felt rushed. I don't know. It felt off. Let's put it that way. That may be bad, but as an Isles fan, that's pretty good. It's not bad considering everybody else is kind of hanging around 500 too, right? And then you see the Jets who are 12-1. Give it time, because playoff time is going to matter, right? Give it some time. Yeah, but so far so good, man. I think a lot of people are shocked with where they're at. You think they would have a identical record to what San Jose would have, but overall, it's not a bad start to the year. They're 12th in the league, tied for 11th with the Canucks. It's funny because it's like it's a division where Vegas is just doing Vegas things again. They're playing really well. I thought the Kings would be more out of it, to be honest with you. And I think the thing that's surprised me the most is there's only 3 teams in the Central that have done really well, hence them being in the top 3. And then outside of that, everybody's kind of left the door open. Like, the Predators have been awful to start the year. The Avalanche have been awful to start the year. Like, they're kind of leaving the door open for some of these specific teams to maybe sneak in a wild card. Who knows, right? Okay, so to correct me here, Matthew Barzal is out for 4 to 6 weeks. Mike Riley is out too with a concussion. That's not fun. So yeah, Barzal 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah, that's not pretty. But and I was going to mention too, Zilla here saying he doesn't know what's going on with Duclair. Is he injured, or like is he just healthy scratched? Because I haven't heard from him much either, to be honest. So yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting guys sign in the offseason. Then you're like, oh my God, that's right. Like Duclair is with the Islanders now. Like some of those things you completely forget about, right? Anyway, so I want to go back here though to MC's question here. So Ovechkin, just a reminder for everybody. So he's got 7 goals in 11 games this year. He's 35 away. 35 goals. Ovechkin's on pace right now to score 52 goals this season. That would put him at 905 to Gretzky's 894. So that's 11 goal difference, right? So 52 goals, he's on pace for, minus 11. So he needed 41 goals this year just to beat the record. Sorry. Okay, so sorry. He needed 42, right? So he's 35 goals away. That still seems like a lot. And it's a good start for Washington, but I'm curious if they kind of fall back down to earth a little bit, you know? I don't know. What do you guys think? 35 goals left. Will he get it done? He'll get it done for sure. But will he get it done this year? I don't know. That's going to be tough. Like, he's had a good start to the year, but at some point you feel like there's just going to be that stale like period of time, you know, like those 2 to 3 weeks where there's just nothing going for him, right? I don't know. It's going to be close. I think ask me again like after the deadline, or no, ask me after Christmas, and we'll see where we're at. So Duclair, last time he checked, was injured. Okay. Oh, here you go. RJ being on time as always. He'll be out 4 to 6 weeks with the Islanders because of a lower body injury. So he's out the same amount of time as Matt Barzal is out. That's 2 key pieces of your top 6 that are out. That's not great. Also, I saw on the Flame schedule, the Islanders are making their way to Calgary in 2 weeks or so. So there's a matchup coming soon, Zilla. It's coming. Oh, man. Period is about to get underway very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't done so already, make sure to check out DraftKings. Go make an account. Use the code. If you want to bet $5, you can. You will get $200 in bonus bets, so make sure to check that out. And as well, go make an account with Gametime. Don't have to do anything. Just use the code too. You don't have to do anything. But if you decide to go to a game or a concert or anything like that this year, make sure to use code THPN. Get $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Always have to say that. Speaking of concerts, for us Ontarians, I hear Taylor Swift is in town next week, and I will be nowhere near it. I can't imagine what the lineups, and it's going to be a shit show. It's going to be crazy, man. Oh man, that's why I'm afraid. Well, let's take a look. Let's take a little gander, shall we? So we go to the score. I like using the score here. Oh, here we go. Start of the second period coming up. So no score for Islanders and Senators in that one. I am clearly on the wrong page here. I'm not focusing. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Standings. So Islanders, we look at the wild card. Yeah, it's a 500 team. Problem is, it's bad injuries at a bad time, right? You don't want to be down there, especially with teams like Boston trying to leapfrog you a little bit, right? Like, wow. So this is crazy. The Rangers are 8-2-1, and they're the top wildcard team. That's not even good enough to be first in your division. That's crazy. My God. I probably wouldn't be here if I didn't know about Grant. Oh, yeah, Grant. So I made a mistake. For those of you guys who do watch Grant, I didn't realize that he was on tonight. And I forgot to get him ready for the game tonight. So I'll have to message him and apologize because I had so many things going on today that I completely forgot about that. So if I have time afterwards, maybe I can quickly make a stream for him and see if I can get it going for him. But I'll try. I'll hopefully get one. He was supposed to do tonight's game between the Canucks and the Kings, guys. So I'll try and see if we can set that up, and you guys can stay tuned for that, and Grant can be on for that one. I'm pretty sure he was supposed to do a game tonight. I might be wrong, but anyway, I'm here at least. So I apologize, Grant. All right, second period still underway. Just started underway. Charlie Coyle, a good chance in front here. 14 seconds left on the power play. Neither team successful. They both had 2 power plays to start, and nobody can seem to get it going. But there you go. And also, too, yeah, you can come hang out whenever, man. We've had a lot of games. Actually, we got a lot of games lined up next week, too. So bit of a quiet week this week. We kind of started out strong, and now we're a little bit quiet. But yes, the Canucks game is Eastern time. That's a good question. If they're playing in LA, I think that you would be right. They are playing at 10:30 tonight, correct? So I might have time to set up stream, actually. I'm going to message him maybe at intermission and see if he's going to do it. Because if he does, then I'll have time afterwards and just get that quickly ready for him. And if that's the case, guys, we might have another live stream tonight. So, look out for that. And if not, I apologize. All right, so Flames kill the power play. They get it, chip it out of their zone here. And the Bruins are going back to the penalty box, it looks like. Yeah, they are going back to the penalty box. That is the 3rd penalty here. Flames got to get something here, man. Come on, you're going to have another chance here. So it looks like Johnson, no idea what his first name is going to the box here for Boston. And it was just at the tail end of the end of the power play there for the Bruins. Yeah, that's a bad trip for him. Okay. So the Bruins will go back to the box. Excuse me. Oh, and it's Backlund going in too. So I think Backlund also tripped him at the same time. Okay. So both guys go to the box. Both calls were for tripping, I guess. Okay. We got some 4-on-4 hockey, folks. Maybe that's a blessing in disguise, question mark. So, okay, hold on. So why is Backlund in the box? I don't understand that. It doesn't make any sense. Okay. Because Backlund got tripped. I don't know if, he hooked him on the way down. They might say here in a second, what it was. But, oh, no, bad giveaway here. Marchand just off the post again. Rebound in front. Wolf can't find it. Wow, Marchand, had all the time in the world. He stared at Wolf at the hash marks for 5 seconds and then fired one on net. It went off the post. And the Bruins had a really good chance to score, but that's the second post that they've hit tonight. Goodness gracious. Oh, man. I will ask him in intermission, and if he does, then I will set up the stream as soon as we're done this stream tonight. I will have it ready for you. I'm going to send him a message in intermission and see if he does the game tonight. I'm going to double check right now and just make sure. I'm going to check the sheet here, our little schedule, and see. Because I think he was signed up for tonight. I just want to make sure. As my computer's being slow as heck because there's lots of things playing. Okay. Come on. You slow butthole. What are you doing? Yeah, so what's today? Yeah, so he does. Okay, so he is on the schedule tonight. Tell you what, I'm not going to wait till intermission. I'm going to ask him right now and see if he is. Oh my God. Come on, Kyle. There we go. Okay. Give me a hot second, everybody. I'm just going to message him and see, and I'll give you guys an answer and see if he will go live tonight. And were you planning on going live tonight? I totally forgot to make the stream. Okay. Good chance here for the Flames. Back one just battered out of midair. You can't get it. Forgot to make the stream. Okay. So I just sent the message, and I will let you guys know what he says. Corpusalo. Good save there for Corpo. Flames try to get out. Just showing the replay here. So Marchand has it. 1, 2, 3, 4. My God, he stood there forever, like at the bottom of the circle, waiting to shoot. And he finally got one off. And as soon as he did, Wolf didn't get a piece of it, just right off the post. And good for Wolf, though, standing right in front of them, not afraid, just like he's up to the task there, and good on him. Bruins have taken over on shots a little bit, but out of the way for Wolfie. He's having another really good night. He's having a good night so far, man. Outside of the first goal where he slid like 50,000 feet outside the net, he's having a good night. Let's get it out, and they do. Wrap it around there, center ice, Zadorov with it. He's going to dump it right in, back for Wolf. Wolf manages to get it, plays around behind the net, and he finds it. Barry trying to get it out, Huberdeau, and they will break it out here. It's a bit of a 2-on-2. Dumping it in there was Martin Pospisil. Nope, I lied. That was going to be Connor Zary. Yes. No. Oh my God, Sharon Govich. I got to get my names right. This is why I'm not an announcer. This is why I do these. Corpusalo wraps it up for that one. All right, so I'll wait to see if I hear from Grant and let you guys know. Storms and burns like to be broken. All right. See what's happening. Another goal by the Panthers. My goodness. Evan Rodriguez gets on that's a underrated signing he was, man. Holy smokes. Rodriguez makes it 3-0, and the Predators are in a hole in South Florida. Not great. Okay, what's happening? Bruins have had most of the possession here first 5 minutes, even being 4-on-4. They've had most of the possession, better chances so far. Dumping it right back in again here. Flames got to get going here 5-on-5 again. Zary poking it, finds a way out here. It's going to be Mackenzie Weegar with it. Weegar brings it all the way up now, center ice, trying to find a way in. He's with Kuzmenko and Kadri. Kadri holds on to it, looking for Kuzmenko in front. He can't find a way. Battling behind the boards is Kuzmenko. Dishes it back. It's going to be Anderson with a shot. Shot goes wide, trying to get it out, and they do. And another goal here as Dylan Cousins. Man, oh man, 2-0 for the Sabres there in New York. Not a great night for the Rangers so far. Pasternak had a shot that gets tipped and goes high into the netting. Go to commercial break, and we're still tied at 1. So far, so good. Good game so far. I'm hoping this one goes deep in the third here in a tie game. We'll see what happens. But Pasternak, I'm trying to see, did he hit the bar? Just got tipped off of Zary and just went up high, it looked like, on my end. Oh, my gosh. Man, let's see if they can try and win a face-off draw here for once in their life. Trying to win it, and they kind of did. they kind of lost it, but they kind of did. Flames get it back, though. Lomberg trying to get it out, and he does flip it out to center ice. Parker Witherspoon loses. It's going to be Kevin Rooney now trying to go behind the net here. Rooney with it. Fourth line out for the Flames. Rooney back to the point now. Paschal with the shot. Goes wide. Barry trying to get it. Dumps it back in. Still battling behind the net. Bruins retain possession, and they will find a way to get it out. Utah playing in St. Louis tonight, and Utah, Michael Kesselring gets a goal as Utah's on the board, 1-0. I'm so curious to see what their name's going to be. I'm so excited. All right. Itch. Okay. Flames still keeping it in, though. Another shot block, trying to find any sort of path here. Backlund. Puck's just been playing ping pong here a little bit. All right. If I don't hear anything from Grant, guys, probably won't be another stream tonight. But if I do, I'll let you guys know what he says. Weegar keeping it in here, still keeping it in the Bruins zone here, trying to find a way out. Now the Bruins break out here. It's going to be a bit of a 2-on-2 here. It's going to be Matthew Poitras's shot. Tip goes high and into the netting as Wolf. He backed up all the way in this net. He had no idea where that puck was. And another commercial break here with 13 minutes to go in this one. Lightning and Flyers finally have a goal in that one. It's going to be Nikita Kucherov. 45 seconds left? Or are you counting now backwards? Or no, it's 45 seconds left. Yeah, in the first period. Thank you. Sometimes they do it the other way. But yes, 45 seconds left in the first. And it's going to be Nikita Kucherov who gets on the board. Lightning lead 1-0. Oh, man. Man. Anybody else had a rough week this week? Sorry, I shouldn't say rough. Long week. Well, the nice thing is we have Monday off. That would be good. Monday's a good day to have off. I had no idea that we had the Monday off coming up. So super excited. Super pumped. Super pumped about that one. Any games happening this weekend coming up here? Good one later, though, tonight. Jets in Colorado. That's a little bit of a battle of playoff matchup from that one. I remember doing that first game. I think it was something stupid like 7-6 or something in that regard. It's crazy. Fair enough. It's all good, man. It's one of those weeks. We get a short week next week, though. It's all good. Jets up 1. As soon as I say it, Jets up 1-0 thanks to Gabriel Velarde. So the Jets are 12-1 right now. Okay. Here's the problem. You're hot to start the year like this. It's a terrible time to do it. It is the worst time to get hot. It's good. Don't get me wrong, right? You're the best team in the league. I got it. But I mean, what does that say for the rest of the season, right? They'll get there. They'll lose a couple games. They might have some more winning streaks, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be good for the Jets, all that fun stuff. They're going to be good, right? This is going to be a good Jets team. What does that say when you get to the playoffs, right? Like, you're on this massive hot streak right now, but what does that say come playoff time? It's November, okay? What does that say come playoff time? You know, that's when it matters the most, right? You're going to have a good position. You're going to play a good team and all that. We'll see what happens. Saturday, Islanders, Devils. That's always a good one. A little crosstown rivalry there. Love it. So that is a big game, though, for you guys. Yeah, you gotta win games, especially in your division. Early on in the year, you have to win early divisional games. They're always big. I can vouch for that. Weir with a good shot. Corpusal gets that one wide here, tries to keep it in, and they do. Dumps it back in. Huberdeau manages to get it again, trying to find it. He goes right back. It's going to go to Weegar. Weegar tries to fire it on net again. It's Corpusal with the save. And the Bruins find a way to get it, chip it out, and all the way down the ice for icing. Speak of the devil, on the Devils, it's now Alex Newhook. 2-1 Devils. So the Habs now cut it to 1. All righty. Interesting stuff. Wonder if Markstrom's starting there tonight for the Devils. Play here. They're just showing Oh, good bat down by Pospisil, man. Good eye on the puck. Love that. Uyghur had a good chance to as well. Just an easy blocker save there for Corpusal. We saw that one the whole time. Right back to the point. Ball. Keeps it in. Flames are going to have a good chance here. Goes back to ball. Ball shot. Going to be blocked. Trying to chip it out. He can't. Connors already finds a way to keep it in. Goes around the net now. Kuzmenko. Kadri with it. Kadri holds it. Flames are going to get a good chance here. Kevin Ball, the shot. It just goes wide. Bruins get it out, and they do. I can see why you want the Habs to win that game. RJ's on top of it tonight, I'm telling you, though. So it's Montembeault against Markstrom. There you go. So Markstrom is in that tonight. That's always good to know. I'm just curious to see. A little bit of chippiness afterward. Uyghur and Zadorov being a little chippy towards each other. I love it. I love it. I love the fact that Zadorov got paid that much because that contract is going to be awful in a couple of years from now. Kuzmenko hit hard along the boards there by Zadorov, and I guess that's why there's a bit of chippiness there. Just a little bit. Varlamov in net for the Islanders tonight. Oh, Kuzmenko's pissed. He's the, you know what? Get him back out there. I think he wants it now. Maybe that's what he needed, right? Get a dirty hit along the boards. That'll get him fired up, maybe. Listen, we have a lot of belief, though, in him. Like, you know, there's no, like, if there's no, I think he wants this to work, you know, and I think he wants to stick around and see what he can do, but it'll come in time. I know it will for Kuzmenko. It'll come. I'm excited to see what the kid can do. Give it some time. It's still early on in the year, man. You're only 12 games in. You're in a bit of a slump right now. You know, don't rush. Do not rush with it with that. Bruins dumping in here. Wolf misses it behind the net. Stays behind the net here. Marchand picks it up. Goes back. Just goes out. Fires it back in. That's going to be offside. Fires it all the way down here. Coronado has it. Keeps it. Gives it away here. Bruins have it. And they will go back the other way. Zacha. Across. Pasternak. Just getting his way in. Zacha scores. Damn. Bit of puck luck there. Just got right on his stick. It's a good shot by Zacha. Bruins lead 2-1. Brutal. Especially with Pasternak along the boards there. Like, you can't let him get by like that. And I think Anderson's wondering, like, how did he get by there? So, let's see. Going in, give it to him. Just a weak hit, man. Bobbling puck. I mean, good on Zacha for getting it, but, you know, you can't. That's just a brutal way to get him by. I think that's going to be on Justin Kirkland, guys. He just let him by along the boards, and that's why that play develops into that. So Zacha gets on the board, and all of a sudden it's 2-1. It's all good, man. Sabres 2-0 over the Rangers. I know, right? It's all good, though. It's early. It's still early in this game. It's only halfway through the second. You just can't let it get out of hand here as Wolf grabs it and covers it up for a face-off. Yeah, shocking. So the Rangers, again, they're 8-2-1, and they're not top three in their division. Some other teams have played a few more games, but like Washington's played really well. The Devils have had a few more games. Carolina's first in that division. Just very bizarre. I think that'll change soon, though, I imagine. Yeah, that's a tough one to give up. Sometimes, like, that's just it. Like, it's just bouncing pucks. I mean, it literally bounced right to Zacha, and he's like, okay, I'll take the shot. That was also his 300th career NHL point, so good on him. Well, again, like, hey, you can still keep this close, man. You know, hey, this team's been down before. This is nothing new to Calgary, man. They lead the league so far in third period comebacks, so we'll see what happens. Offside there for the Flames. If they can keep this game interesting, though, going to the third, don't count these guys. Never count these guys out because they're the best third period team in hockey right now, believe it or not, which is very surprising. What do I feel like? No, I don't. Okay, never mind. Interesting. Again, it's a beer can for you. Like, what is with these beers here? Tea Garden people. Actually, I shouldn't say it. I saw me at the Saddledome. Oh, man. Name 3 players who aren't doing much good for their new teams right now. That is a good. Oh, no, never mind. 3-1. God damn it. I don't even know how that puck went in. God damn it, Connor. You made me miss a goal. Oh. That is Koepke. Awfully familiar to Brooks Koepka's name. Okay, so what happened here? It's not going to be offside. So he goes in. It's just another bad bounce. Nothing Wolfie can do about it. Goes in. Just seeing it here. Oh, actually, no, it wasn't a bad bounce. Because I think he just got a stick on it. Yeah, he got a good stick on it. Goes top shelf. Brutal. Wolf too deep into his net in the corner. Just didn't have enough time to get over. Didn't have enough time to look at it. Because I think he thought the guy was going to go around the net, but managed to pass it at the last second. And yeah, it's a bad read there. Tough one to give up, though, for Wolf. Is another good chance. Oh, my goodness. This team's falling apart right now. Bad stretch of hockey there the last 3-4 minutes, man. Not great. 3-1 Boston here, 10 minutes to go. We'll see if Calgary can try to respond here, but yeah, that's not a good way to look at it. Okay, name 3 players who aren't doing much good for their new teams right now. Stamkos, maybe? I'd have to have the stats like right in front of me. Oh my goodness. I would say Stamkos for the Predators because of their bad start. Who else? I don't think Zadorov's been that good for Boston. I think people can maybe agree. Question mark. And trying to think another bad team that's been, or excuse me, a team that's just been off to a bad start that hasn't been well. I mean, I don't want to say Duclair just because he is injured, so I won't. I don't know. I'm trying to think of one more here, standings wise. Maybe the Kraken. Stevenson, maybe. Again, I don't have the stats in front of me. Tyler Bertuzzi, though. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a tough role to be in, though. I can see that. I don't like you guys, but I like Boston even less. I wonder why. Missed the door off on the Canucks. He was good for the Canucks, man, but he wanted the money. Can you blame him? It's a lot of money for Zadorov. I want the Boston team that played Toronto the other night. This sucks. You kind of knew this was going to happen, though, right? Like, they get shut out by the Leafs. They come back, and it's like they don't want this to happen again. So this isn't really surprising me so far. But sometimes, like, again, it's just second goal is puck luck. Third one, you got to be like, if you're Wolf, you got to be a little bit more aware of that. So I'm going to put that one on him. Definitely putting the first one on Wolf, too. It's not been the best night for him. You know, you go way too far out of your crease, and all of a sudden, you know, it changes. Coleman's still battling there. I mean, hey, this team's been down 4-1 before. Right, Connor? So, hey, it's sometimes a curse, man. OEL, yeah, that's a good one, too. Oliver Larson, yeah, he's been struggling with the new team this year. So I haven't heard anything from Grant. Yeah, nothing from Grant yet, guys. Gotta deal with that afterwards. Stupid people. Sometimes it's just all about silly people. Can I forward this to Dan? Make sure not. Yeah, here. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'll deal with that after. It's not a big deal. It's not important right now. Okay, 7 minutes to go. That's been kind of a poop period. Kind of unfortunate, too, because we're in it, you know? But again, like, I'm finding it again where it's like they haven't had a lot of the, and here we go, fight's going to happen. Lomberg right in the middle of it, Zadorov in it. Oh, yeah, everybody's in it now. I think it was a cross-check, maybe. I could be wrong, and now everybody's just hugging, not doing much. Someone's getting called here. It might be Frederick. Might be Trent Frederick. Could be wrong. Still waiting to see what happens. Yeah, they're not saying much yet here. I think what it looked like, somebody cross-checks. I don't know if it's going to be Frederick going to the box. Here, we're going to see it here. Okay, nothing there. Rooney, I mean, that's got to be on Frederick. Come on. He goes for a hit along the board. He's battling. Yeah, no, that's on Frederick. That's going to get called all day. Looks like the Flames are going to go to a power play here after the break and see if they can take advantage of it. Man, oh, man. That sucks. Yeah, it sucks like when you get off to like, it was a good first period, and then you get tailed off a little bit, bad bounce. Like, now you got to find a way to respond here. So we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see. Yeah, I forgot. What was it? Connor's one here. I also think Chris Tanev isn't playing that well for the Leafs either. But I think with him, like, he's more of a defensive guy. He's not a guy that's putting up points, right? He's just going to be a guy back there that's going to be playing a lot of good defensive minutes. So, I like him in the play. I liked him in the playoffs the past year for Dallas. I thought he was good in the playoffs. But now he just goes for the money, and that's just what it is now. It's a money-driven league, right? All right, how are we rolling here? 7 minutes to go here in the second. Butt's starting to hurt again. Now that we actually have intermission break here, if you guys don't mind, I am going to put this down for a sec. I'm just gonna. Okay. I got to send something to co-boss and see what he says. I'm telling you, man, the workday sometimes just does not stop. And send that to Dylan. Okay. All right. Sometimes it's just an all-day thing, and sometimes it can be a weekend thing, too. You just always got to have your phone on you. While we have a minute, make sure you guys go check out DraftKings. Go make an account. Go use the code. Don't even have to use anything yet. Just as long as you go make an account, we would appreciate it. And if you want, you just have to bet $5 if you got it. If you feel like doing it for a football game or a hockey game, whatever you guys want to do, just bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. And also for game time too, guys. Just go make an account. Use the code. Super simple. You just need an email. And then you can just apply THPN. That's all you got to do. Would really appreciate it. And if you guys do end up using it, you get $20 off your first purchase the next time you go to an event, whether it be sports, concerts, theater, comedy show. Going to see a comedy show next week. Should be fun. Anybody heard of, I have no idea how to pronounce his last name, Sebastian Maniscalco, the Italian guy? He's got a Netflix special, I think. I think I pronounced it right. Anyway, there's a really funny clip that actually I forgot to send Dylan a funny clip of it. Going to see him next week, so it should be fun. I'm excited. I've seen a clip of him, though. He's super funny. Lanky, I'm assuming you mean Kevin Lankinen, leads the stats with a 2.09 goals against average and a .925 save percentage. Absolutely insane that he's done this season for a guy who wasn't even wanted in Nashville. I always thought Lankinen was a good backup goaltender. I don't think he was ever a starter, but I think he's still a good goaltender in this league. So, Danelle's back. What's going on, Danelle, man? What's going on? The Flames can beat the Bruins, hate them in Boston, period. Well, it's not going well right now. Also, 4-on-4, kind of bull crap, but whatever. It is what it is. They probably sent Rooney off, and then they sent Frederick off for that late hit. Whatever, it's fine. And a breakaway here for Pasternak. He is going to be stopped by Wolf here, and a good breakaway chance there. You guys talk about Canucks. I don't feel like talking about the Canucks right now. That's as much as I'll say is Lankinen. I'll give you that, and that's about it. It's a goddamn Flames channel right now. It's a Flames game right now. God damn it. A good chance by Pasternak. Great save, though, by Wolf. Good way to keep it 3-1. Also, good job on Uyghur for breaking that up. Let's see what he does here. Boom. Yeah, good way on breaking that up. Good job for Uyghur. Breaks it up. Out of the way. Still keeps it 4-on-4, though, as well, too. Not putting himself into too much danger. Going to the box. It was a great job there for Uyghur. All right, Bruins win the draw again. Flames pick it up, though, trying to go back the other way they can. It's the second 4-on-4 this game so far. Zari keeps it in. It's going to be Calgary. Brings back Flames a little bit of pressure here. Uyghur Back to Zari, keeping it in. Flames trying to set it up here. Goes back to Uyghur. Uyghur trying to find a way in. It's a blocker stop by Korpisalo. Brings it right back, keeping it in. Those Miramanoff. Fires it on net, and Korpisalo scoops it up. And the puck is frozen. Good chance by Uyghur. He just got a blocker by Korpisalo there with 13 seconds. 13 seconds left here on the 4-on-4. Oh, he just got the knob of his stick, too. He had it. Miramanoff, man. Miramanoff doesn't look like a guy who can take some shots, man. That's a guy I don't think we've talked about much either. I think they're trying to make it work with him, but he's a big-body defenseman who, personally, I think belongs in the bottom 6 of a lineup. So I get why they're trying to make it work, but I think he belongs in the bottom 6. The 5-6 role, for a defensive pairing. I just don't think he belongs in the top 4. He's a big body, but he's a guy I'd rather see in the bottom 6 of that defensive unit. Just me. And we will go for another TV timeout here. It looks like, TV timeout here. Bruins lead 3-1 here. 5 minutes left in the second period. Also, guys, nothing from, I believe nothing heard from, what's his face? Grant for tonight's Vancouver game. So. Okay. How about something Flames related? Here we go. Enjoying watching games of sports over that. I miss Rick Ball. Rick Ball's an icon, man. He went to Chicago, and I listened to a game with him last weekend, and it's like, no, it's not normal. I don't like it. He's a good commentator, though. He's a good guy. Rick Ball's a great guy, man. So that's okay. Things can't last forever sometimes. Oh, the Sabres are just beating the brakes off the Rangers right now. 5-0 in the second period. What is happening to the Rangers right now? They're just getting the brakes beaten off of them. Hurricanes doing the same thing to the Penguins. 4-0 there in the second. Holy smokes. Unbelievable. Man, oh man, oh man. 5-0 Sabres, 4-0 Hurricanes. So the Sabres can go from being dog water to start the year. They then spanked Ottawa the other night, 5-1, I think it was, or something like that. And now you're seeing it tonight. They're just beaten down on the Rangers for some reason tonight. I don't get it. It's crazy. Oh, man. He sounds really happy there. I've always been watching him. I think he's been happy everywhere. He came back to Calgary recently, and they had a standing O for him, and he's always talked about it too, that he always loved his time in Calgary, right? I just think it's, again, it's a money thing. That's all it is, right? Okay, crazy lady in red hair. Would not want to be sitting beside her. Okay. All right, Predators get on the board there. It's 4-1 Florida in that one. Still no score, Zilla, in the Islanders and Senators game. No score there. Almost done the second period in that one. All right, let's see if the Flames can find their way back here. Try to get one here before the period ends. 5 minutes left here. Bruins win the draw again. Again, man, they can't win these face-off draws when they need to. That's been a big struggle for this team early on. Dumping it right back in here. Bruins getting set up, trying to escape it. He almost lost the puck in his own zone, and they get it down the ice. It's going to be Marchand here. He's going to get across. Shot. Stopped by Dustin Wolf. Defensive breakdown there. And who else but Miramanoff back there again to mess things up. It's not working. I'm going to talk about this on Monday on our show. It's not working. No, it's not working with Miramanoff right now. There's been too many times where I've seen his name and he can't shoot. He's not an offensive defenseman when he needs to be. I just don't see it working for him right now. You need to change things up. Maybe give some other guys a shot. I want to see some younger guys in this lineup later on this season, man. I do. I want to see the younger guys get an opportunity. Total ice time tonight: McAvoy, Anderson, Weaver, Hampus Lindholm, and Pasternak. Speaking of the devil, actually, Islanders did just score. 1-0 Islanders over the Senators. Zilla will like that one, I'm sure. Devils currently up 3-1 in that one, and the Lightning still up 1-0 over the Flyers in that one there. Fourth line again getting a good chance here. They can't seem to get it going. If the Sabres shut out the President's Trophy winners, that will go down as the most embarrassing loss in Rangers history. And regular season, if it gets worse, then yeah. I think you'd have to look back. I think that's a little, I don't know. You'd have to look back, right? Like, I think that feels just a little like it could be worse, right? Like, okay, if it goes to like 7 or 8-0, then maybe you have a point. I'll give you that. I think it has to get worse first, though. Other game going on tonight, guys. 2 Stars currently up 1-0 over the Blackhawks as they just dropped the puck about 15 minutes ago in that one. So crazy, the Bruins are 2-3 in their last 5, but they've outscored their opponents 14-7. And they still just can't find ways to get above 500. It's very strange. They can get to 500 tonight, though, with a win. All right, 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here to go in the second. Let's see if the Flames can do something here in the offensive zone. They finally win a draw. Wow, that's shocking. Barry with another key shot on net. It's going to be stopped by Korpisalo. Back to Paschal. Paschal, good shot on net. Rebound in front, trying to keep it in, and they do. Paschal dumps it right back in for Pospisil. He loses it. Bruins try to get it out. Battling it in the corner. Pospisil pokes it around, keeping it behind the net. Huberdeau with it. Still trying to keep it in. They can't. Bruins find a way to get it out, and they do. 4 minutes to go in the second period. Bruins lead 3-1 here in this contest. Amazing. Man, haven't seen much of Kuzmenko tonight. Jeez, he's been, I don't know if he was just roughed up from the hit earlier by Zadorov, but haven't seen much of him so far. Man, oh man. Paschal holding on to it, trying to find a way to get set up here, and dumping it up and in, and they do for icing. Okay. Fair enough. All right, 3:28 left here in the second, guys. So Pospisil, did he just get hit up high? Yeah, he's just a little bit shaken up. He just got hit up high a little bit. Goes back to the bench. Something got in his eye there. I don't know what it is. And he's pissed and he broke his stick. Frustration starting to show here for the Flames. It's only at 6 minutes of ice time tonight, too, so it's not great. Habs score again, though. They cut the lead back to 1. Habs goal, Jonas Siegenthaler? You mean Devils goal. Anyway, it's 3-2 Devils. That's okay. Your noisy neighbors aren't making the final this time. After 14 games, they haven't even won half of them. They've learned nothing from their squad issues last season. Fair enough. I digress. End of the second there in that one. Devils lead 3-2. Shots are 16-15 for the Devils. Well, shots are pretty even here in this one. Get all set up here again. There we go. Block shot by Paschal goes out. That's what it was there. Amazing. Excuse me. All right. Got to find one here late, man. Got to find a way to try and stay in it here a little bit. Right back to the point, trying to tip it up, and they find a way to get it out. They had some good chances so far after being down 3-1, man. But, you know, it's just those – you're going to look back, and I think it's – this one just got away from them a little bit, man. It's a little disappointing. Hey, the good thing is that the Buffalo Sabres are doing this now. Maybe they'll have a bad game on Saturday when they play Calgary. Just saying. It could happen. We'll see what happens. Bruins keep it in. Puck gets tipped out, and it's going to be a little bit of a chance here for Coronado. He's going to have some ice here. Coronado in. Not a lot of room. Shot right at Korpisalo, who makes the save. Hasn't been tested a lot tonight. Korpisalo, a lot of the shots have been right at him for the most part. Makes the save. 2:25 to go. Flames still have a little bit of time to see if they can do something here. I'm thinking they need one here. Just one would be nice. Yeah, it was a good shot by Backlund, but it just goes right at Korpisalo. Nothing too scary about that one. Why are people bugging me? Stupid. All right. Flames lose the draw again. Goes right up and out there for that one. Battling one in front of the Flames bench here. 2 minutes to go. Dumping it up. Right in. Kevin Ball wraps it around the net. Keeping it in. They do. They're going to get a chance here. Just under 2 minutes to go now. It's going to be Pasternak with it. Brings it right back to the point of Zadorov. Goes right across to the blue line. Shot on net. Easily gloved by Wolf. Sabres goal scorers tonight. Dahlin, Cousins, Thompson, Greenway, Sam Lafferty. So they're getting goals from the usual suspects. Dylan Cousins did come up in conversation in Flames community where the Sabres season continues to go down the hole a little bit. Maybe this is just the change of scenery that someone like Dylan Cousins needs. We'll see. Conroy's still making calls, though, about potentially getting a centerman. And if it goes really bad tonight, listen, if this stretch continues of bad face-off percentages, I think Craig Conroy might have to force his hand and just do something soon and just say, look, like, we need something here to get this going. We need a guy who can win the face-off draws because this just isn't working, right? You can't, like, that's the crazy thing. Like, for the Sun, like, they're low on centermen. I get it, but you can't get a guy to, like, even your centermen aren't doing that well. You know what I mean? Like, they're not doing, like, I get it on the top line. They're not winning face-off draws, but, like, all the way down, like, second, third, fourth line, like, they're just not winning draws, man. That's been the biggest issue, I think, so far. That and a multitude of other things. Pops is still over. They're going to get another chance here. Trying to keep it in as Huberdeau. He can't. Gives it right back. Shipping it up. And the Bruins have got a chance to get it out here. 1 minute to go here in the second. Coyle. Oh, Zadorov's going to lose it all of a sudden. They got to be careful. They find a way to get it out. Still playing around with it at their own blue line. Flames get it back here. 50 seconds to go here. Coronado trying to find a way to get it in, and they finally do. Chasing for it now is Backlund against McAvoy. McAvoy spins it around the net. Trying to keep it in now. They can. It goes right up to Pasternak. They're going to get a chance here 2-on-2. Pasternak. Frederick with it. Still with it. They're going to try to get a chance off here. They can't. 28 seconds left here. Bruins trying to get one more chances. Getting a good chance up top. Tipped and goes out of play with 18 seconds to go. To go. There we go. Did he get it? Oh, no, Wolf got it. Never mind. I thought I got tipped out of play, but Wolf got it. For the most part, like, Wolf making these big saves is huge. You know, like, he's just making some really good saves. But, you know, outside of, like, I put the first and the third goal a little bit on Wolf. Second one, I kind of put it on Justin Kirkland a little bit. And then Miromanov's just letting guys go in and out, left, right, and center, man. It's crazy. It's interesting turn of defense. All right. Well, as you guys can see it's end of the second period. Not the period we were hoping for, but this Flames team is the best third period comeback team in the league. It's given a little bit of vibes from 2014 for those of you that remember, and we'll see what happens. So that's going to be the end of the second period, guys. We'll try and see what can happen. We'll figure it out. We'll get back to you, though, as the second period has come and gone. Bruins lead at 3-1. Hopefully you guys can come hang out with me in intermission. Questions, anything you want to say about, we can talk about all intermission. We will be right back in 2 commercial breaks, about 3 minutes or so. So stick around, and we'll hang out again for one more, maybe some more periods to come along if the Flames can come back. We'll see what happens. We'll be back, guys.
Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy, or concerts. With Gametime Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time. Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Gametime Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
And welcome back. We are here for second intermission between the Flames and the Bruins. Tough start there for Flames there in that second period, but you know, it is what it is. Don't mind me, I'm doing some calculations, some pretty poor calculations right now, if I do say so myself, but cool, sounds good. All right. Okay, well, not the best of periods, but hey, you're still somewhat in this hockey game. We'll see what happens, man. 3-1 leads, sometimes you're never safe, but we'll see how she goes. Again, let's just take a look here at the channel scoreboard here. 3-1 here for the Bruins. Showing some highlights around the league here. The Jets being fast as ever. Man, this Avalanche team is just going down the tube, I think, man. It's a tough team to watch, but also the Jets are playing really well. 12-1. That's a good record for them, man. That's really good. Those of you football fans, the Bengals currently lead 7-0. Would you look at that? I might watch a bit of that game afterwards, to be honest. Big football guy. Big hockey and football guy. Can't ask for more, can't ask for much less. So, yes, they pay, so gross is 47K. Yeah, I don't know if that's the case, man. They probably just did the one. Anyway, what do I know? What do I know? It is what it is. Anyway, so what do you want to talk about for one more period? I mentioned it earlier in the stream. They were talking about the Four Nations tournament because I guess they got to drop the rosters pretty soon, if I'm not mistaken, about who's on the team and who isn't. And I saw some analysts like just give out their predictions of like who could be on each roster, man, and just like taking a deep look at it, man, I'm really starting to think that Team Canada, I have a hot take. I think Canada is going to finish third in this tournament. I've got the U.S. winning it all. I think they're just deep. They're such a deep team, and they've got all the goaltender tandems in the world that they need. And whatever, if they're trying to keep it for health reasons too, going back when the regular season resumes, they have that, right? I think the U.S. team is so deep. I think Sweden's defense, very underrated, right? Guys like Hedman, Rasmus Dahlin, Anderson might be there, Erik Karlsson. There's just a lot of guys on that defense, man. That's really, really good. One name that a lot of the guys didn't mention on Team Canada's roster was Mackenzie Weegar. Like, I'm surprised he's not being considered on the defense over guys like, I don't know, Noah Dobson that I've seen. And I'm like, man, I would rather have Weegar over Dobson. Weegar's been, if you need a guy to be a little bit more offensive, like, he seems like a good fit, right? It's going to be interesting, man. I don't know. The thing is, it's like you're playing, it's a quick, like, you're playing each other once, and then you have, like, I think it's like straight to the finals, because you have your two best teams, and then you just go to the finals, and then that's it, right? And then you might have like a third place game for some reason. But it's exciting though, right? Like, this is the kind of stuff that we want to see. I think everybody's just excited to see nation on nation hockey again, right? Like, we've been itching and scratching for it. We love it every time the World Juniors come and play. They're going to be in Ottawa this year, so I'm excited about that. Might have to think about, actually, no, I won't be able to. Damn. It's always a tough time of year just because it's Christmas, right? And it's always like in a place where it's a little too far for you. But yeah, like, the U.S. team's deep. Sweden's defense is like unbelievable. And then they would have in goal either Phil Gustafsson, Markstrom, or Allmark. I like Gustafsson. I imagine he starts. Finland, it gets a little bit weaker on the top 12 for their forward lines. It gets a little bit weaker in that bottom 6. Their defense, not bad. Goaltender, you just got to stick with UC Saros. I think that's the way they're going to go. Canada, man, I think you have to look at that. I think listen, in big moments, I like Stuart Skinner. I do. Like, just for the situation that they're in, I think you have to start Stuart Skinner, right? Like, to me, it's big competition play. He was just in the Stanley Cup final. He's been okay to start the year, but that's a guy that just took you to Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Then, I gotta trust that, he might get a start. I would like for him to start. I know everybody's saying Jordan Binnington is like your only option. I would like to see Stuart Skinner get a chance. Man, I don't know. We'll see what happens though. It could be very interesting. Okay, we have a response. So Grant, yes, I was totally fine if it doesn't work out. I'm going to see, for those of you wondering, let me check. I'm going to see if Dylan, if you're not busy, Grant wants to go live for Canucks game. And, oh my God, I cannot type tonight. I'm live right now. LOL. I'm live now. If not, no worries. Okay. Sorry, guys. We'll see what he says. I'm telling you, man, work doesn't stop. It never does. But yeah, so I'd like to hear your guys' predictions right now, even before the rosters are out, because they're coming out very, very soon. 1 through 4, right? Or just first to last. Where do you think it's going to finish? So for me, I've got the US 1. I've got Sweden 2. I got Canada 3. And I got Finland 4. I think a lot of people have Finland 4. But the scary thing about this is that it's a 3-game, like, everybody plays each other once type tournament, and then you go straight to the final, right? Like, things can happen like that. Like, I can't see Finland going like 0 for 3. You know what I mean? It's possible, but I don't know. Like, it's funny. Like, you can make an argument for the Americans faltering for whatever reason, because Hellebuyck hasn't been great in prime time, especially in like big moments in the playoffs last year, like we saw, right? So Hallebuck's been questionable. You can make a lot of different storylines for a lot of these teams being good and then also being really bad, right? You have to start off good, and I think for Canada to get matched up against the U.S. right away is not as favorable. Plus, because these guys just haven't played with each other, but they might want to they'll go into it and be like, okay, guys, like this is going to be like a last minute, like who's good with who, you good with that. Like McDavid's going to play with Hyman. You're going to get Marchand, who's probably going to play with Crosby. You're going to get like the usual suspects who want to play with each other a little bit. And then in goal, like I'm telling you, man, I would go Stuart Skinner. I would love to have Stuart Skinner start game 1 against the U.S. Why not? He's been in big situations before. There's no reason why he couldn't do it for Team Canada at the Bell Center this year. So anyway, would love to hear what you guys think, though. What's your first to fourth predictions for the face-off, for the Four Nations face-off coming up? Because, again, the rosters are coming out soon, and I'm very intrigued to see what they look like. And I can't wait to judge and tell people how stupid they think they are. I was asked, too, where the Sabres game is at right now. I think it is still, it's 5-0 after 2 periods, guys. How wild. Ooh, wait, I'm going to do the Tim Hortons thing. Okay. For those of you who don't know, there's the Tim's NHL Challenge. You can still do it. Oh, I can still do it. I got time. I got 2 games to pick from, where you basically pick 3 players, and if they score, you win some points based on if one guy scored, 2 guys scored, yada, 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 right? So Canucks, Kings, Wild, Sharks are the only games I can pick from. Okay. I need some help here. I got a couple of choices. So, I don't know. Okay. I need some help. 3 options here. Ready? That I'm kind of thinking. Matt Boldy, Adrian Kempe, or JT Miller, actually. Or Anze Kopitar. Who do we think? Who should I go with? It's just a score tonight. I'm kind of leaning towards Matt Boldy because I like him. Ooh, or Kaprizov. He's been on a heater lately. I'm going to go with Kaprizov, actually. He's been on a heater. If you guys think otherwise, let me know. Quinn Hughes. Yeah, let's get him. Basically, like, you get your 3 choices, right? Every tier you go down, like, your first player, like, is, like, a really good player. Second player is usually, like, mid. And then third player is, like, bottom tier type player. Just to pick to score that night. Kaprizov, Quinn Hughes. Surprisingly, he's in that second tier. And then I'm going to go. Sometimes you don't want to pick a defenseman because it's never the way to go. Brock Faber. Why not? Kaprizov, Hughes, and Faber. Why not? Let's do it. Okay, we're locked in. See what happens. I'm hoping for a good night then for the Wild. See how it goes. All right. We are getting set here for the third period. Bruins still lead at 3-1, ladies and gents. Oh, my God. And then early bedtime tonight. Busy day tomorrow. So, yeah, Four Nations face-off. I'm thinking I don't know why. I can't, like, I know McDavid can take over a game, but I can't see it with there being so many other elite guys. I don't know. Like, it's tough to say, right? And for anybody wondering, still at the end of 2, just FYI. I'm just waiting on this last commercial break here, and we will get underway for the third period. Oh, my God. Hiccups galore tonight, I'm telling you. Oh, man. What is going on in the world of La La Land? So I had a poll out, too, as well, and I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on it. I mean, I had it out yesterday, so it's a little late on this because they're losing right now to the Bruins, but I can still ask the question, like, do we think this is a playoff team? Do we think they're in a position after Christmas? I like their schedule this November. I have it going perfectly so far this week in terms of this little road trip. I said if they can go 2-1, right? I had them beating the Habs. I had them losing the Bruins. So far, so good. I have them beating Buffalo on Saturday. If they can do that, it's off to a good start because then Monday, big game. They got to play the Kings on Monday night in Calgary. So I'm hoping that they can turn the tides a little bit there to kind of get back on track. We'll see what happens. But just so far, man, not seeing the guys step up in terms of goal scorers. It's been a tough watch to see. All right, let's get it going here, folks. What are we doing? While we're at as well, too, guys, a little commercial break here. Again, make sure to go sign up for DraftKings if you haven't already. Don't have to do anything. Just go use the code. And if you do decide to use it, guys, if you bet just $5, you can get $200 instantly in bonus bets. You can also go sign up for Gametime. Just need an email. Go use the code THPN. If you guys do decide to ever go to a game or a concert or anything like that one day, you get $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. All right, we're getting set here. Third period, ladies and gents. I don't know what they got to do here, man, in this third period, but I mean, they've been good. The thing is like going into the second period, like they were fine. I think it was just one bad bounce, and then it just led to an unfortunate goal that Wolf gave up there. And you know, you're down 2 all of a sudden. Is it over? No, but you got to start seeing some desperation a little bit. And you know, these guys got to get going a little bit. They can. The thing is, they can do it. They've been playing fairly well tonight, and they've been matching up really well so far with this Bruins team. So again, I still think they're in it. I like their chances, but I shouldn't say that. I like their chances, to be honest. I can't blame myself. Man, oh man. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, though, guys. Really appreciate it. For tonight, I don't know. Well, if I got time afterwards, I'll try and set it up, but we'll see if Grant's going to go live tonight, guys. I'll let you know for Canucks and Kings tonight. Again, that's at 10:30. Saturday's lineup, Flames in Buffalo. You got the Habs in Toronto. You got the Senators in Boston. You got the Oilers in Vancouver Saturday night. It all starts at 1 o'clock Eastern. Flames in Buffalo. Still wish I can go to that game, but it's okay. There's always next year. They'll always be in Buffalo again soon. It's just easier for commute. That's all. Or Ottawa, actually, too. I like when they go to Ottawa. That's usually pretty easy, too. Whew. Alrighty, boys. Here we go. Third period. Let's get this rocking and rolling here. One more to go. I don't know about you guys. I would hate to be right behind the bench. I would hate it. I would absolutely hate it. You can't see anything. You got players standing up in front of you. You got coaches standing right there in front of the window. You probably paid about over $300, $400 for these tickets, depending on where you are. It's not worth it. I think it sucks to be right behind the bench. Unless you're like a little kid, like if you're 5 or 6, I think it's different because then it's like, oh my God, the players are right there. It's crazy, you know? Then it's a little different. Oh, yeah, there you go. Marchand getting into it a little bit. Yeah, there you go. The best is when fans like stand up behind the glass and they're all tough, right? If there was no glass there, some of these players would just beat the brakes off of you. Like, sit down. So Marchand's going to take a penalty for that, man. So what is it here? Goes right in. Yeah, possible. Just a little bump there. That's all it was. Talking, Razzo, and then, yeah, I mean, I think it's a bit of a light call for Marchand to go in for roughing. But, hey, this is being the Flames' third power play of the night, man. They need to do so. Now you have Sharangovich, Kadri, Pospisil on there. You're going to have Huberdeau back there, and you're going to have Weegar here. This is the third power play for the Flames. They need to get something going here. Excuse me, they're 0 for 2 tonight. Third power play. Let's see what they can do. Flames win the draw. Sharangovich trying to get back to the point, trying to keep it in, and they do. Good pass to keep it in the corner there. Kadri pokes it around there, going back to Huberdeau. Huberdeau back to Sharangovich, back to the point now to Weegar. Weegar to the side for Huberdeau. Huberdeau can't find a way to hold and keep it in, and it goes right out. They can't get set up after they won the face-off. Trying to bring it back here. Let's see what they can do. Kadri. Man, they just lose it, man. Right at center ice. Bruins in control in their own zone. They're going to play keep away for a minute. Brutal start again to this power play. This special teams has been god-awful. They need to change something about this. This has been terrible. Andrew checking in. What's going on, Andrew? Nice to see you again. Thanks for checking us out, man. Coming back with us. 1:15 to go here. They're finally getting set up here again with this top unit. Weegar shot, and he scores! It's going to be tipped in. It's going to be Jonathan Huberdeau who tips it in, and the Flames down 1. They're going to take a look at it, but, it's Sharangovich. My mistake there. Igor Sharangovich and the Flames finally cash in on the power play. Uyghur's shot from the point tipped in by Sharangovich. And the Calgary Flames, easy tip, no problem there. And all of a sudden, it is a one-goal game. Uyghur from Sharangovich, and the Flames right back in this. Scoreboard yet to update with you guys here. I don't know if it's just kind of frozen on our end. I think it is. Here, let me just take it off really quick for you guys, and I might just refresh the page just because I think it took a little bit of a freezing there. Let me just work on for you guys real quick here. But Igor Sharangovich finds on the board. They finally capitalize on the power play. And the Flames are now all of a sudden within one. Now the question is can they keep it? Can they find a way to tie it? It's the comeback kids again. All right, I'll add it back in. Let's see if there we go. Okay, it updated for us. Perfect. Just wanted to make sure I got it back for you guys there. All righty. Just under a minute into the third, the Flames find a way and are now down one. As I understand, I was going for the Flames tonight, but Boston deserved to win. Well, hey, it's a brand new game now all of a sudden. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens, folks. Good stuff. Oh, Devils there. What's that? Devils 4-2 now as Jack Hughes makes it a 2-goal game for the Devils. Highest percentage of goals in the third period. The Flames, first in the league. 51.3% of their goals. 51.3% in the third period for goals. They've had 3 third-period comeback wins this year. That leads the NHL. This team does not give in, man. They are down one here. Don't count this team out if they're down by 1. I'm telling you. So that's Sharangovich's second goal of the year. Again, on the power play, breaks the spell a little bit. Uyghur and Coronado pick up the assist. Another good night for Coronado. Flames keep up the pressure. Kuzmenko keep trying to find a way in. Bruins looking to get it out, and they do. Right around Pasternak, trying to get a chance in now. Pasternak weaves his way around. Ooh, see, you know what's funny now is this scoreboard is definitely behind now. That's okay. Hey, that's all right, man. Goodness. Bruins let it up again here. Frederick shot, tip wide, rebound in front. Bruins trying to get set up here again. Matthew Poitras loses it to Frederickson. Keep it up again. Flames going to get a chance here. It's going to be Pop-Still. Beats Zadorov to the puck, and he will. Trying to bring it across. He can't. He did out. He just needed an extra step there on Zadorov, and he would have had a good chance there. Flames getting some good chances here in this third period. Yeah, I don't know. This is being a little behind. I don't know why, but that's okay, folks. This is a terrible display of the stream right now. My goodness. Love to hear it, Andrew. Love to keep you around. Neil's doing good. Yeah, I believe he's at the Devils game tonight. So he couldn't make it for tonight's stream. I asked if he wanted to join. Also did an episode without him today, but that's okay. He was a busy man. Doing some moving for whatever reasons I think was his reasoning. So no problem. It's all good. I hope he's enjoying the game tonight, but he's doing good. All right. Marchand getting set up again. He's going to get a chance here. Try and tip it in. Wolf with a good shot. Rebound. Stop. Wolf trying to pick it up. Trying to scramble and find. They find a way to get it out, and they do. Puck goes all the way down, rolling right at Korpisalo, so that puck will not be icing. Carlo with it. Brings it up now to Hampus Lindholm. Bruins trying to gain some momentum here. Dump right back in. Flames trying to grab it again. It's going to be Anderson. Anderson right over the ball, trying to get it out. It's going to be Coronado. Ball back over to Anderson, trying to get it out now. Still playing around with him. They do its ball. Ball now up. Now the Flames get it in from Backlund. Korpisalo behind the net. Loses it. Coronado. Man in front. He's trying to find a way to get a shot off. It goes behind the net. Ball. Block. Trying to find a way to chip it in. Trying to keep it in, he will. Ball fighting for it along the boards. Bruins pick it up, and they bring it out the other way. Backlund stays back. His ball just went a little too deep here as Wolf gathers it behind the net. Ball picks it up as well. Yeah, for the most part, Dylan's doing pretty well. Yeah, we're all doing good. It's just been a busy week. But it's all been good. And the Rangers finally get one in. It's going to be Will Coley who breaks the shutout streak for, I imagine it was Luukkonen. And Sabres lead now 5-1 in that one. Here we go. Also, if anybody knows the name of this Johnson guy in the Bruins, that'd be fantastic. I would love to know that. Zari picks it up there. Guys, bringing it back. Johnson trying to bring it across. He can't. Flames trying to get it out, and they do. Shots currently even right now. 27-27 here with 14 minutes to go here in the third. McAvoy loses it. Flames pick it up, though, in the offensive zone. Bruins get it right back out. Anderson goes right over the ball here. Center ice ball trying to get in. He brings it up to Kadri. Kadri trying to find a way to keep it in. They can't. Bruins will go the other way. 2-on-2. Marchand dumps it in. He can't dump it in all of a sudden on Pospisil. And Pospisil, it's going to be offside. We're good. I thought it looked like it was either like high sticking or something like that or hooking, but it wasn't. We're good. Habs now making a one-goal game. It's going to be Alex Newhook yet again. 4-3 Devils. It's a good one there over in New Jersey. In the new of jerseys. Wolf making some big saves, though, again, just to keep the Flames in it for whatever reason. Just trying to keep his team in it. It's good signs, though. Like, I'm loving it. Right? Good way to fight back again in this third period. Shots are 4-3 in the third so far for the Flames. And they needed that on the power play. They absolutely needed it. And I'm glad Sharon Govich got a good tip on it. Dumping it back in, and they do. Right behind the net's going to be Lindholm. Lindholm can't find a way to keep it up. Keeps it behind the net for a second as the Bruins regroup here and they change lines. Lindholm fires it off to the side. It's going to be Poitras. Poitras dumps it in. Braden Paschal picks it up. Paschal keeps it with himself. He's behind the net. Can't find his way up. Dumps it right around. And the Bruins are going to attack here in the offensive zone. Trying to find a way in front. Stop rebound. What a save again. Wolf on top of it. Fourth line out for the Flames. Trying to get it out. Lomberg. Flames still juggling with it. My goodness. Can't find a way to get it out. Oh, that's Tyler Johnson. Oh, okay. Now I get it. I was thinking it was, but I thought he was still in Chicago. Okay, thank you. It's Tyler Johnson. Makes so much sense now. I'm like, who the hell is this Johnson kid? So, okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Losing my marbles here. Flames can't get it up past center ice again. Puck dumped in. It's Bruins still applying a lot of pressure here. Miromanov loses it. Bruins are going to get a chance here. Puck goes up high, right into the corner again. Miromanov can't find a way to battle it with him. Trying to bat back in. Miromanov grabs it and they get it out. Flames trying to dump it in. Lomberg going for it. No icing. Zorov picks it up, goes behind the net. Bruins come the other way. Ball steals it. Center ice, Flames regroup here. Backlund fires it back in. Loses it again to Zadorov. Zadorov quietly breaks out. Flames batter away here. 12 minutes to go here in this third period. Shots 29-27 in favor of Boston. Right in again. Tyler Johnson this time. Right around the net, trying to get things set up. Johnson right at the blue line. Over. Carlo. Blocker aside by Wolf. Pasternak. Shot on net. Stopped again by Wolf. Rebound here. Flames going to finally break out. No, they can't. Terrible giveaway. Pasternak across. Ball tips it aside into the corner. What a terrible giveaway. I don't know who that was. But we're going to find them afterwards. Wolf covers it up. Oh, my goodness. And the Flames need a change here. There's a lot of pressure here by the Bruins with 11 minutes to go. Man, oh, man. Couple of good chances there by the Bruins, but it's Dustin Wolf who continues to shut the door as Kuzmenko with a terrible giveaway. He's just got to take that and go. I don't get why he's passing that backwards when he's, right there at the blue line. Like, take it and go. I don't get it. Kuzmenko's been a shell of himself so far this year, and he's got to find him. He's got to find, and he knows it too, man. He knows he's got to find a way to get back into this. Who knows? Maybe he gets motored down to the fourth line again and plays well, but he's got to start figuring it out here. Okay, guys, no Anthony Mantha in the lineup tonight. Any news to share with you guys here? Just trying to see if there's any news. None so far. It's all good. No problem. I am getting hungry again, though. I can't wait to eat after this for like dinner number 2. Okay. $11 minutes to go in this one. Man, oh man, oh man. Do the Flames have another third period comeback in them? Again, they were down 1 with 3 minutes to go in the Habs game yesterday. Coronado tied it. So, do they find a way to do it again? That's the thing. These guys just don't care what the score is. They just keep grinding away. And I love that mentality for Huska. It's just like, who cares what happened? Go on to the next one. Let's just give what we got here, man, and just see what we can make out of this. All right, getting set up here again. Thanks again, guys, for hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate it. Sometimes it's tough to do these on my own, but I still appreciate you guys doing it. That mustache from Pasternak, amazing. See, that's what I need for Kuzmenko. Like, why are you passing that? He's passing it backwards as they're breaking out of the zone here, right at the blue line. He decides to pass it backwards. Like, what? Like, you're breaking out of the zone. Like, go. I don't get it. I think Kuzmenko, he's got to go with that. I don't get why he did that. Just a shell of himself right now. All right. Face off in the Flame zone. It's going to be Tyler Johnson up against, I'm trying to guess here, Rooney? No, Kadri. It's going to be Kadri. My mistake. Kadri wins the draw. Miromanov. Flames trying to get it out. Tips it, and they do. They're going to get a chance here. Korpisalo, and he's going to cover it up. So the Flames will get a chance here in the offensive zone. Do they make a change? And they will. They're making one change. It might be, I think Kadri's going to go up against, oh my God, who did I just say? Johnson. Thank you. Good way to get it out. Love a guy deep here. I think Coleman was trying to look for a breakaway there on Hampus Lindholm. Bruins win the draw, unfortunately. Damn it. Puck goes back to the center ice. Tipped away. Still battling around there. They managed to pick it up. 11 minutes to go in this one. Looking for a deep pass again. Kadri finds a way to dump it in, and Kuzmenko's going to go after it. Carlo. They can't get it out. Kadri, tip shot. Ooh, weird little bounce there as Korpisalo had to be careful. Bruins trying to get it out again, and they do. That puck's not going to be enough for icing. Anderson picks it up again. Goes across to Zari. Zari, Kuzmenko. Now Kuzmenko. Trying to get a chance. Zari through the legs. Trying to go between the legs with Zari, and he could not get the shot off. Like the idea, though, from Zari. Flames trying to get momentum here. Ball, tip shot. Stopped by Korpisalo. Puck tries to get out, and they do. McAvoy gets it up to Charlie Coyle. Coyle past center ice. He just falls. No call on the play. Goes right back up. Kadri 2-on-1. Kadri right in. He's going to get a shot. Scores! Nazem Kadri ties it at 3. 2-on-1. Kadri pulls it back. And the Flames tie it at 3. Looking like he was going to pass it. He goes top right on Korpisalo. Coyle just fell down, left a chance for the Flames to go the other way here. Tips it, flips it all the way up to Kadri. Easy 2-on-1 here. Pulls it back, fires it top corner, and Nazem Kadri finds the back of the net, and the Flames down 3-1 in this third period have come back yet again and have tied this game at 3. They are right back in this with 10 minutes to go. My goodness, this third period team is doing it again. They continue to be the best third period team in the NHL this season. Holy smokes, they are doing it again. Going to commercial break, it was Kadri and Zari 2-on-1, and it's Nazem Kadri who ties this thing up at 3. Let's go. Islanders apparently had a good chance. I think that game is still 1-0, maybe. I could be wrong. I say that, and then RJ's going to update the score, so that's okay. Well, isn't that interesting? This team just will not go away. For whatever reason, they will not go away. Goodness gracious. Also getting word tonight, guys, I do not believe we'll be going live tonight for the Islanders and Canucks game. I think we have one tomorrow. I could be wrong, but I think we have one tomorrow. I'm also going to apologize to Grant in advance. I totally forgot to set it up. No hard feelings. I just, for whatever reason, forgot. Had a lot of things going on today. Well. Just in commercial break right now, guys, but holy smokes. So first, you get the power play. Desperately need to get going. They do. It was Weegar from a great shot, great tip by Sharon Govich, finds a way to get it in. And then on an unfortunate turnover, because Coyle just happened to fall down, flipped up to Kadri, all of a sudden 2-on-1 with him and Zari, and Zari was kind of taken away at that point. So that's why Kadri kind of stepped in, took the shot, goes top right. Man, oh man. It is a tie game here in Boston. Things are getting interesting. And 3-1. There you go. 3-1 for the Islanders. Good stuff. And okay, that's all good. All good. No worries. Just leave it. All good. All right. Yeah. So, fortunately, we won't be able to get the stream up, guys, tonight. Scott Zari in attendance. Love that. Love the man. Amazing. Wow, that baldness is just shot. The lights are shining off his head, and that's phenomenal. I can appreciate that. That's awesome. Good looking man there. Love to see it. All right. Nope. Sorry, guys, we kind of cut out there for a second. My bad. Kadri now on a 4-game point streak. He's got against the Bruins. He's on a 7. He's got 7 points against the Bruins in his last 4 games against them. Good stuff. If the Flames can find a way to just get this to overtime or a shootout. Bad giveaway here. Marchand's going to get a chance. He's going to be tied up, though, with 2 Flames defenders. 9 minutes to go. If the Flames can just send this to overtime, that's a win in my books. I'm going to take that and run any day of the week. Any day of the week, we're going to take that and run. Not too shabby. Gives it right up. Kadri with it again. He's going to give to Zari. Zari's going to dump it in. Flames going to get a chance as they get it in. Zari on Carlo. Zari still with it here, still fighting along the boards here. The Bruins look a little shell-shocked here, not going to lie. Kuzmenko across the point. Puck goes wide. Kuzmenko trying to keep it in. He can't. Backs it up. Kuzmenko all the way across to Anderson. Anderson gives it to Zari, tipped in, and that puck is out of play. Isles now 3-2. Very good. So it was 3-1 the Islanders, now 3-2. So an interesting one there in Ottawa as the Senators battling the Islanders in that one here. We've got to go win here, folks. 3-3 with just under 9 minutes to go here. Marchand had a good chance, partial breakaway. Anderson and Weegar there were right there to just kind of break it up for him. And Batherson, I was going to say Mathewson. I was like, I haven't heard of that one before. Batherson on the power play makes it now a 1-goal game in Ottawa. Weegar's only had 20 minutes of ice time tonight. Wow, that's surprising. Oh, bad break here. Good save, though, by Wolf. I think it was just Kevin Ball who just lost his footing a little bit and gave it right to, I think it was Brazeau, if I'm not mistaken, as they had a good chance on the side. Flames breaking it up again here. They're going to get a good bounce here. Good chance here. Coleman kicked aside by Korpisalo. Lomberg with it. Coronado, Backlund, and Blake Coleman, Coronado, and Huberdeau. Getting the lines all mixed up tonight, I'm telling you. Not doing a great job of this. It's a long season. All right, getting set up behind the net here again. Just to let you guys know, 5 minutes left in the Ottawa Senators Islanders game. 3-2 there. Florida 5-1 over Nashville. 11 minutes to go there. Jersey up 4-3 with 5 to go. Buffalo now up 6-1 there in the third. Carolina up 5-1 comfortably in front of Pittsburgh. Utah, St. Louis 1-1. Dallas up 2-0 over Chicago. Winnipeg still up 1-0 there over Colorado. And again, guys, the Kings and Canucks will begin shortly in the next hour. All right, so it was Tyson Barrie who just made a mistake earlier, accidentally gave the Bruins a chance there on the side, but wasn't too much to make out of it here. So the draw goes off in the Flames zone here. Flames win it, battling in the corner there. Nobody really won that draw there, even though it said Flames won it. Tipped out to center ice here. Under 8 to go. We are tied at 3. Shots are dead even, 31-31. Flames are going to get a little bit of a chance here. Lomberg trying to kick. They kick it in here. Behind the net. It goes all the way back around here, right to Miramanoff. They bring it right to center ice. Flames trying to dump it in. Kirkland dumps it in. Zadorov picks it up. Bruins are going to make a change here. 7:14 to go. In this one. At center ice. Got to be careful here. That's where turnovers can generally happen, and it looks like penalty on play, I think, is the call. Maybe a trip. I might have missed something there, guys, at center ice. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was a brief offside, too. I don't know. I think I saw a trip, though, if I'm not mistaken. Taking so long with these replays. It's ridiculous. Nope. I think it was offside. They're not really showing anything right now. No. Yeah, it's just offside, it looked like. Okay. Offside, 7 minutes to go. I know you can't take penalty late in this game, man. You can't. Not especially in the neutral zone or in the offensive zone. Possible still. Kept doing that. Anderson tries to wrap it around, tries to get it out. He can't. Puck goes all the way to the other side of the zone, and the puck stays in. Bruins keeping it in here. 3-3, 6 minutes to go here. Flames are going to get it out here. Here comes Huberdeau with a partial 2-on-2. Huberdeau across Pospisil. Pospisil keeping it in here, trying to find a way in front of the net. They can't. Dumping it up here. They do. It's going to be Barrie. Barrie back to center ice. Regrouping again. It's going to be Tyson Barrie. Barrie now over to Paschal. Paschal trying to get it up. He can't. Gives it right away to Boston here. They're going to try and get set up here behind the boards. Pasternak dumps it in. Zacha with it. Zacha trying to find Pasternak across the ice, and the Bruins here set up 5-on-5. Puck goes all the way out, though. Bad pass to Carlo. And the Bruins have to regroup here. Flames trying to get up here. They can't. Kadri. Flames getting set up again in their own zone, trying to break out. Barrie makes sure just to fire it up here. And that puck will be called for icing. Zari a little confused because he thought that he tipped it. And I think Huska's trying to say the same thing. And so is everybody else on the bench. Probably not going to win that call, but it is what it is. Zari's complaining that he tipped it, though. But they're not going to win this one here. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens here in the next short seconds, man. They're going to look at this again. It didn't look like Zari touched it, to be honest. So, no, that's a good call. Zari was trying to make his case that he touched it and to avoid the icing. But, no, it looked like Bruins easy win there. And Wolf makes a great save. Dustin Wolf, a great save. Bruins with a good chance. I think it was Charlie Coyle who had the shot. But Wolf steps up big. Kadri's goal, though, makes it 3-3. 5 minutes to go here in the third. Can the Flames hang on and get to overtime? Can't believe we're at this point. Crazy, crazy, man. Whew. Need a bit of a breather. Man, oh man. Thank you again, though, everybody, for coming to hang out with us tonight. Always appreciate it. Hope Zilla's having a good time over there with Islanders and Senators on his end. Always good to see it. 5 minutes left in our game, folks. Nope, no message for Kyle. It's all good. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Just in commercial break, folks. 5:47 left to go here. This is the type of thing I wanted to see. Just get back at it here. I mean, same thing as the first period. They were pretty battle tested here with these Bruins. They kind of stack up with them pretty well in terms of physicality. So it's been a little bit of puck bouncing tonight, a little bit of turnovers here and there, unfortunate plays, but overall it's been a great game. Excuse me. You ever guys also too, like when you watch like a stream or any game, really, whatever it is, like I feel like I've seen these commercials so many goddamn times now that you feel like you can recite them. It's ridiculous. RJ mentioning beforehand too, guys, Sabres up 6-1 over the Rangers. The Rangers did get one earlier thanks to Will Cooley. And the Hurricanes winning comfortably. They're going to win that one there tonight at home against St. Louis, currently up 5-1 in that one. All right, we're back here. Getting set up here for another draw. Wolf made a great save early on. I can't believe we're tied right now. I cannot believe we're tied. This is ridiculous. Oh, man. Comeback kids at it again. Gosh, again, a lot of these guys, just everybody's getting a fair amount of ice time tonight. They're really rolling these four lines pretty good. All right. Got to win a better draw here, and they do. Flames win the draw here. They get set up, and they chip it up and out of play. Bruins trying to reset and high stick on the puck, and they'll get a face-off right in the zone. You're telling me, man. It's just it's happening again. I'm telling you, this is like the 2014 Flames. I don't get it. I don't get it. And in your games, they'll have 3-2 Islanders there. 2 minutes to go there in the third. We'll see if the Senators can pot one late. Panthers currently up 6-1 over the Predators and winning comfortably in that one. All right, face-off draw just outside the Flames zone here. Flames win it, and they're going to regroup. I think the Bruins are really pressing here because I don't think they want to go to overtime because they knew they kind of had this game in hand a little bit, right? They kind of just gave this one away. Puck goes back in. Anderson can't find a way to keep it and goes the other way. Here comes Coleman now, trying to dump it in, and he will. Kind of a shot on net, actually, though, on Korpisalo a little bit. Wanted to see if something happened there. It's one way to do it. Center ice again here. Exactly 5 minutes to go now, folks, in this one. Shots again, dead even, 32-32. Bruins making some changes here, holding the puck as they try to break out the other way. Bruins getting a chance here. Fanned on the shot. There was Brad Marchand. Posso picks it up, and he's going to try and race the other way. Posso can't get it by, and he wins it, though. It's a bit of a battle there at the blue line. Bruins pick it up again. Dumping all the way up here. No icing. Mirror man off. Uyghur tries to chip it up. Flames trying to get it out, and they do. Huberdeau finds his man across the ice. Posso dumps it in. Dumps it in for Sharangovich. Flames trying to keep it in. Sharangovich with it. Trying to bring it back to the point, and they can't. Bruins break the other way here. Partial 2-on-2. Still have it, though. Late in the shift, Marchand. He's going to fall. No trip. Bruins fans are screaming at that one. He just fell, guys. Nothing wrong with that. He just fell, and the refs aren't going for that. Minutes to play. Pasternak trying to make things something happen. He goes by two Flames defenders there along the boards, and the Bruins right back in the zone. Pasternak still keeping it. Still fighting along the boards there in the corner. Flames, Kadri trying to get it out, and they will. Great pass to get it set up here in the neutral zone. Dumps it in. Flames just looking like they're trying to hang on here a little bit. It looks like they're playing on their heels here these last 5 minutes. Bruins getting another chance here. Just can't be the one to make that mistake, right? Zari now brings it up. Zari goes the other way. He's trying to go in alone a little bit. He breaks it in, though. Good job from Zari. Keeping it in. Puck gets tipped high, and that will go out of play. Puck will be, though, in the Bruins zone. 3 minutes left here in the third. They can just get to overtime, man. That's a huge win for the Flames. If they can find a way to just get this to overtime, massive plus for the Flames in that one. Good battle for Kadri, though, along the in the corner, in their own zone. Good way to get it out. Try to get things set up here. And the Flames here will get it set up in the offensive zone. They're going to get Backlund's line out there with Coleman and Coronado. Love the fact they have Coronado on the ice. I like where he is too, actually. Just right at the top of the circle to try to get a quick shot here. Coyle's going to win that one, though, easily. Gets it back in the corner. Bruins try to get it out. They can't. Backlund keeps it in. McAvoy with it. They try to get it out here, and they do. They can't get it set up, though. Backlund can go the other way. He's going to try and hold it. Battle forward at center ice here. Under 3 minutes to go. Puck goes right back in. Anderson trying to get it out again, and he will. Just a lot of, and that's going to go all the way down the ice. Never mind for icing. Little bit late into the third line shift, so not an ideal situation, but it's all good. Stu, you're coming in at a great time. That's okay, man. Don't worry about it. We still got these rocking and rolling. It's all good. Came at a good time. Things a bit of a comeback here in this third period. Get to watch it with us here. Let's see what happens. Backlund doing pretty good tonight. 7 for 13 on face-off draws. I like to see it. That's good. 7 for 4. Nope, 7 for 14 now. That's pretty bad. Bruins win it. Goes to the corner there. Flames just trying to survive here a little bit in the last 5 minutes here. It's been all Boston. Weegar and Backlund trying to get into the corner from Elias Lindholm. Back to the point. Bruins are going to get a chance here. Lindholm. Cross to McAvoy. McAvoy circling it around the net here. McAvoy's going to get a chance. Back to Lindholm. Shot blocked in front. Flames trying to get it out, and they will. 2 minutes to go here in this one. Flames will make a change desperately. They need it. McAvoy tipped right in. Anderson needs to get there. Trying to get it out now, can they? Good pause. And they do. Back to center ice. Flames just desperately trying to hold on here. Anderson to ball. Chips it up. Trying to get it out again. Pospisil chips it up, and they do. Flames are going to get a brief chance here. Huberdeau battling it with Zadorov. Zadorov gets it back up. And the battle forward again at center ice. Puck goes out of play. 1:30 to go. Face off at just outside the Bruins zone as the puck gets flipped out. Man, it was a tough way because, like, you get the icing. Third line's out there a little too much. Bruins get set up. And great block, though, by Mackenzie Weegar. Just closed his legs in. I don't know how the heck he blocked that, but good on him. He's second on the team with 32 blocks. I'm also shaking right now, but I'm also really hungry because I haven't eaten in a couple hours, so I should probably eat soon. Which I'm going to as soon as this is done. Fourth line out. Or no, you got Zari's line out there with Kuzmenko. You got Kirkland actually out there with this front line with Kadri. Kuzmenko not out there with that first line. Interesting. Very interesting. Something we'll be keeping aware of here. 1 minute left here in the third. Zari holding on to it. Good decision. Zari's going to get a chance here. He's going to try and skate with it and go. Here comes Connor Zari on his own. Zari still with it. What a move. Backhand on Korpisalo. What an individual effort there by Connor Zari. And Korpisalo makes the save as the faceoff goes in the Bruins zone. Good chance there for Zari. Dangled a little bit on Lindholm. Easy save, though, by Korpisalo. Nothing to be afraid of. Face-off in the Bruins zone. Good chance, though, by Zari. And I'm sure his dad's going to love that, too. And he's smiling. He knows it, too. He knows it. He absolutely knows it. Backlund on the draw, wins it. Anderson holds it, keeps it in a little bit here. Backlund again. Backlund's going to get a chance. To the point. Ball. Holds on to it. Ball on net. Tip. He can't find a way to the net. Bruins trying to clear, and they do. Tip now center ice here. Still battling for here at center ice. Flames win it. Dumps it back in by Backlund. 30 seconds to go. Zadorov to the side. All the way back to center ice. Weegar. Flames trying to get another chance here. They dump it in. 22 seconds to go in this one. We get behind the net. They might get one more chance here. Really just letting this clock go down, though. 10 seconds left here. But the comeback kids are alive, folks. We have overtime. Man, oh man. You know what? Huge win tonight for the Flames already. I'm going to take it. I don't care. Down 3-1 going to the third. Huska's got to be happy about this. They're smiling. They're getting a point out of this. Really good stuff from the Flames tonight, guys. Tough second period. Tough way to go down. I think for Flames fans, we're super happy with getting a point, though, tonight. Yeah. At least the point. You got it, Stu. We got the point. I'm totally okay with that. I have no issues with it. Last time the Flames played the Bruins, 4-3 win in overtime in Calgary. Also, in Boston last time as well, too. We got the win. I think on my feed, I had the Canadian feed on Sportsnet. So that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, super happy with this result, though. Oh, it is on ESPN. Thank you, Stu. Appreciate it. It is on ESPN. Yeah. No, just overall, again, just really happy with this result. Doesn't, now it's just play hockey, 3-on-3 shootout is what it is. You'd like to see the extra point, but the fact that we're at this point right now, after the way that second period went, and it felt like this game was getting away from them, really good result so far. So, and I think we'll see who's going to get on here. It looks like Kadri's going to go on the face-off draw. Anderson's going to go out there. And I imagine it'll either be Zari or Coronado because he got the winner on Tuesday. Getting ready here for overtime, folks. Let's see how this one pans out. God, these beer cans I'm still looking at, they're huge. They're like the size of both of my hands. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Yeah, so it is going to be Zari, guys. So it's going to be Kadri, Zari, and Anderson for the Flames. For the Bruins, it's going to be Hampus Lindholm. It's probably going to be Elias Lindholm. And it's going to be Charlie McAvoy, I think, for the Bruins, guys. That's just a guess. I haven't seen it yet. Okay, Andrew, do not ruin this for me. You can't say anything if you're ahead of me. Don't say anything. Actually, I'm not even going to look at it. Because the scoreboard actually kind of ruins for me anyway, so it's fine. Okay. So you got Marchand, you got Elias, and Hampus Lindholm out there for the Bruins. You got Zari, you got Anderson, you got Kadri. Here we go. Overtime underway. Flames win the draw cleanly. And the Flames in control. Zari with it. Breaks it up, Kadri. Here come the Flames. 3-on-3 hockey. In the zone. Kadri trying to get things set up and brings it right back out. Elias Lindholm on him. Kadri trying to make a move. He can, and Marchand's going to come the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Marchand in! Stopped by Wolf. Goes all the way down the ice. Flames player is going to get there, though. So no icing. It's going to be Kadri. Hit along the board, so he's going to lose the puck, goes right back, and it's going to be almost a breakaway for Marchand. Wolf picks it right back up. Back the other way. It's going to be another break here. Sherigovic shot. Tip to the side. Stopped by Korpisalo. Bruins regain it again. Pasternak in the corner battling with Sherigovic. Sherigovic wins it. Keeps it in. Huberdeau trying to keep it in. The guy doesn't have a stick all of a sudden. Goes right back. Weegar. Zaka now with it. Trying to find his man. It's going to be 1-on-1. Bruins have it now. Pasternak. Across. 1-on-1 here. Bruins still have it in the zone. Pasternak with a shot goes wide. Puck goes all the way out. Bruins regaining. McAvoy with it. Getting tapped on by Huberdeau. McAvoy with it now across center ice. Brings it right back to Coyle as changes are being made. Thank you for not spoiling it. Appreciate it. If he's ahead of me. All right, coming back the other way here. Miramanoff picks it up. Goes back the other way with it. Flames getting set up. Miramanoff with a shot. Goes wide. Keeping it in. Coronado on the ice for the Flames. Backlund with it. He circles all the way around the net. Miramanoff brings it right back out. 3 minutes to go here in overtime. Miramanoff, terrible giveaway. Right to Charlie Coyle, and the Bruins are going to get set up immediately. Right back to the top of the circle. Bruins set up. Still skating around with his Loride. In front, Wolf dishes it aside. Coronado trying to get there. He can't. Marchand picks it up. Trying to get it in front. He can't. Flames break out the other way. Coronado. It's going to be a really quick 2-on-1 here. Backlund. Coronado! Just lifted his stick, and it's going to be stopped by Corpusalo. Back the other way come the Bruins. What an overtime we've had here, folks. Bruins get set up again here. Hampus Lindholm to the side in front. Stopped by Dustin Wolf, trying to cover it up, and he will. Dustin Wolf covers it up here. Fake 2-on-1 chance for the Flames. Lindholm back the other way. And this game cannot be solved. Good chances on both ends, man. Really good chances. I don't think Coronado had a full shot. I think Elias Lindholm probably got a stick on him. And then right the other way, really good tip away by Dustin Wolf. Lindholm had a chance. Hampus Lindholm had a chance coming in. He took it in on his own, backhanded it in front of Wolf. Easy cover up for him there. Big face-off draw coming up here. 2:14 to go in the overtime period. Trying to see who gets it, and it's going to be Calgary's. Zari with it. On the ice now, it's Zari, Kadri, and Anderson. Zari now in 2-on-1. Zari's going to get a chance, but goes wide. Kadri with it. Zari to the top of the circle there, Anderson. He can't find a shot on net. Back behind the net is going to be Zari. He's been dangerous this overtime period. Handles it to the top of the point now. It's Zari above the blue line. Right back to Anderson. Keeps it in Anderson. He's going to get a shot. Easy glove save by Korpisalo. He covers it up. Zari's been really good tonight in this overtime, folks. He seems confident. Dang, he's got such good skill and speed, man. Excuse me. I don't want this to go to shootout. Shootouts kind of ruin it, right? Like when you have good overtimes like this, it's like frig. But then again, like I get it in the regular season just because you want it to end. So at some point it's got to, right? Minute to go here. Good win there. Sharangovich wins it. Anderson pinned along the boards here, trying to find a way to keep it in, and he does. Anderson trying to find a way in front now. He goes behind the net. Back to the point now to Sharangovich. Sharangovich keeps it in. Still has it, Sharangovich. Will bring it all the way back out here. 1:20 to go. Anderson holds it. Right over to Sharangovich. Making some changes here. Sharangovich staying out there. Brings it back. Has to regroup here. Mackenzie Weegar with it. 1 minute left here in overtime. Weegar making his way in now. Let's see how aggressive they're going to get. Right in now. Pospisil looking for Huberdeau. We can't. Backlund, excuse me. That was Pospisil. Bruins lose at the end. Huberdeau Flames going to get a chance here. Huberdeau. Backlund. Backlund with a chance. Over to Huberdeau. Huberdeau! Stopped by the skate blade of Korpisalo. 38 seconds left, and they're going to get a chance here again in the offensive zone. Shots basically dead even here, guys. 36-35. Great chance for Huberdeau, and I think Korpisalo just got a toe on it. Backlund. Great patience on him. Huberdeau right between the hash marks, and it looked like Korpisalo just got a piece of it. Face off again in the Bruins zone. Kadri against Elias Lindholm. Lindholm's going to win that one. Bruins break out the other way. Here comes Lindholm. Going to get a fast 2-on-1 here. Lindholm with Marchand. Good move. Just goes to the side of the net. Wolf covers it up with 28 seconds left here. Big draw coming up. Oh, yeah, now we have people coming in. There we go. Love to see it. Love to see it. Thanks for everybody hanging out. It's always exciting overtime, folks. Always, always exciting in overtime. It's going to be McAvoy, Lindholm, and Marchand. It's going to be Backlund, Kadri, and I think it was Rasmus Anderson, if I'm not mistaken. Probably am. All right, here comes the draw. And Backlund wins it right back to Anderson. Flames might get one chance here. Loses it behind the net. Marchand alone in front. What a save by Wolf. They score. Bad rebound. And it's going to be Brad Marchand who wins it. Tough one there. Wolf stood in front of him. He had a chance. I think he just lost it on the rebound. And the Bruins will win it in overtime. Great game, though, man. Awesome game. Good effort tonight by the Flames. Can't be disappointed about that one. Bruins get one there at the end. Tough giveaway, though, for Anderson. Right behind the net. Gave it right to him. Is what it is. We get the point. Just seeing the replay here. Anderson, he just lost a handle to the puck, man. That's all it was. So Marchand got it, rebound, and he just picked it up right there. At least we're not going to a shootout. That's okay. As Marchand, guys, gets the game winner. Is what it is. Overall, great game tonight, though, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me on this one. Doesn't show it on the scoreboard, but there you have it. That's all she wrote, folks. Bruins win it 4-3 in overtime. Great comeback again, though, by the Flames. Getting a point of this. And we'll take those all day, any day. So that's going to be it for me tonight, guys, though. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Make sure to go sign up for DraftKings and Gametime. Just go sign in with an email. Use code THPN if you decide to use it. If you bet $5, you get $200 in bonus bets there from DraftKings. And also, if you go to use Gametime, you get $20 off the first purchase. So make sure to check that out. And we will be live again, I believe, tomorrow, I think, is my understanding. But again, that's going to do it for us tonight, guys. Thanks again for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. And I'll try to do these again more often, as they're always exciting. So thanks, guys, and we'll see you in the next live watch along. Later.
Best.